Alright, surprised I didn't go Minish Cap? Well, you see, the thing about that is, I've never beaten Minish Cap. Funnily enough, it is the only Zelda game I've never actually died in. I never died in Minish Cap to this day. It's the only game I've never game overed in. The only Zelda game I've never game overed in. But that's also because I only got like halfway through the game, and I just got stuck somewhere. I don't know what I'm supposed to do for the rest of the story. I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. So I just got stuck. And, yeah. So I don't really know what else to do. But, have I announced that I'm alive? Yeah, I have. Okay, good. Minish Cap is epic. It's not that I don't want to play Minish Cap, it's just that I got stuck and, you know, I haven't had a ton of desire to get back to it. I will someday. I will do it someday. Wouldn't that make it better to play here? Because chat can go and give me guidance? I mean, I suppose. One of these days I'll get to it. It's not that I'll never get to it. Alright, so what do we name this? Why is that the name displayed? 3DS. That's kind of weird. Anyone got any meme names for this link? This would be now your chance to go and tell me. To be honest, I'm playing this on my 3DS, so I don't actually know how well the mic controls work on the 3DS. If they don't work very well, I might get soft-locked. Let's hope it works at least decently well. Because if it doesn't, we're getting 7-less. What is 7-less? Name him PH? He's French. He's French now. Our hero, the 3D2. The 3D2, or you mean 3DS. You know, I kind of like the idea of PH. PH is running through Phantom Hourglass. I wonder if PH actually has played Phantom Hourglass. Has a double meaning here? It does. That's actually pretty clever, I do have to say. That is clever. So far, I think that's the winner. I think PH is gonna win this. I like the idea. I like the idea of it. I just realized pretty much everyone in chat is like not actually the most regular of viewers. I just realized that. It's kind of odd. Did I drop my stylus? Okay, give me a sec. Yeah, I know. I realized the. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with PH. There we go. Thanks for explaining the joke. Yeah, I got it, but I guess maybe for those who don't get it, sure, we'll go with the Frenchman. Do I hold the stylus in my right or left hand? Well, I'm left-handed, so my left hand. Although I probably could hold it in my right hand just fine. I think I have before done that. I think PH is gonna win this. Not the first time we've said that. No, it hasn't. Anyone else here left-handed? Or am I the only one here that uses the left hand? You're left-handed? Yeah, I am. I'm left-handed, I'm not right-handed. Like I said, I hold the stylus in my left hand, not my right hand. Wonder if it's switched that. Well, I mean, unless you've seen me actually write, then yeah, I wouldn't imagine you would think that. I think you're the only one because Belt isn't here. Is Belt left-handed? I think Camaro is. I mean, maybe they both are. I don't know. I swear someone around here is also left-handed besides me, but I swear Camaro is too. I could be wrong though. How do you open fridges, microwaves? With? Well, it doesn't mean that I never use my right hand for anything. It just means that it is my dominant hand. He's a left-handed fridge. That is not true. I didn't even know there was such thing as a left-handed fridge. I thought it was just a fridge. But consider the fact this will be my parents' fridge, and neither of them are left-handed, so my parents are both right-handed, so but then again, as far as I know, it's not really a thing for fridges. I didn't even know there was handed fridges. You can open doors on with your non-dominant hand. Yeah, exactly. It's not like you never use it. Yeah, if I'm gonna be, you know, using something for precision, then yeah, I'm gonna be using my left hand. But just simply opening a door, you don't need to be using your dominant hand for that. It's more of like precision and aim and that sort of stuff. I just realized the screen's a little off. Give me a sec. There we go. That was just bothering me. But yeah, scissors, they do make different hands. I know that. There's still not even height? Height? What do you mean, height? Alright, see you in a bit, Mario. That motif? Which one? You mean the song? That was Errol's theme from Wind Waker. This is a retelling of Wind Waker, by the way. For those who are like, what is it talking about? It's talking about Wind Waker's plot. This is a sequel to Wind Waker. I mean, this is really? You didn't realize this was a sequel? I mean, I guess if you'd never played the game, then yeah, you wouldn't realize it. But if you played the game and didn't know it was a sequel, that's kind of weird. Though, I did play Phantom Hourglass before Wind Waker. Because I didn't get the chance to play Wind Waker for a while. But I do think I did know that Wind Waker was the first game. Maybe not when I first got Phantom Hourglass, but I think by the time I got Wind Waker, I knew that. I think. I don't remember. Yeah, it's kind of weird though, continuity-wise. It doesn't make much sense, because like, he had the Master Sword. No, he didn't have the Master Sword, sorry. He had like his shield and everything, but now he doesn't. I don't know, he just freaking throws it into the ocean or what, but yeah, he doesn't have his equipment now. So what did you think of my amazing paper cutouts? You guess that Tetra was really Princess Zelda? Hey, PH, are you sleeping? PH! PH! We got a draft race to win. Everyone said it wasn't fun, so I don't recall hearing people say it wasn't fun. I mean, the controls certainly did, like I said, they aged like milk, that's for sure. The DS game's gameplay mechanics did age like milk, because the mic just was really janky, but it wasn't that bad in my opinion. Stop messing around down there. You're both supposed to be on lookout. He just French, he'd rather run than fight battles, that's why he threw them away. Well, yeah, but why is it that he actually wins his battles against anyone he draft races? Like 90% of the time. Some legendary hero you are. I can't believe you saved me from the evil king. Princess Zelda, we're nearly at the spot in the sea. What spot? I told you not to call me Zelda. Keep calling her Zelda. Because it's funny, and Tetra is just a worse character than Zelda. Tetra worked just fine before, you know. I don't know, she's kind of like sassy and annoying. Is that just me? Anyone here like Tetra? I think Zelda's better. But enough about that. So this is where the ghost ships sit to appear. Stay on the lookout for a creepy looking ship. Are you sure this is a good idea? Where are all those ships that have gone missing? I said the ghost ship is behind all of it. That's right, Nico. Every ship disappears. That's why we're gonna go hunt it down and disappear. And it's all because of that scary ghost ship. Ghosts? Hey, Tetra. They say these areas are protected, yeah? Something about a spirit called the Ocean King. Wouldn't a spirit like that protect the ships? Unless there really is an evil ghost ship. Don't be ridiculous. There's no such thing as a ghost ship. I bet it's just some pirates up to no good. Expose them as a bunch of frauds. Remind them that there are rules to being pirates. That there are. I doubt there really is any Ocean King anyway. I mean, yeah, it is the same person, but I prefer Zelda over Tetra. Hey, look! Air feels chilly, eerie even. I say we take a detour around this creepy place. Quit being so scared. We're here to see the world, not take detours. Yeah, we're not. Actually, we are French. Dang it. It doesn't work now. Ship ahoy! Tetra, I can see a ship. Yeah, a ship up ahead. It's the ghost ship! These waters really are cursed. And you call yourself a pirate. It's such a ship. It does look like it could be a ghost ship. How do you know what a ghost ship's supposed to look like? I mean, the one in Wind Waker didn't look like that at all. Because there was a ghost ship in Wind Waker. It barely had any plot relevance, but... Well, I mean, it carried a chunk of the Triforce or something, but... Or the map to one piece of it, but that was about it. There might even be a load of treasure on board. That's it, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, and by the bottom of this, I mean the bottom of the ship, because it's probably in the hole. That is a bottomless ship, apparently. Alright then, we fell into the water. PH. Save me. PH. You know you're desperate when you want PH to save you. When he's your best option. is blonde, so it makes some sense for him to be French. And PH's character is blonde, so save me, PH. PH must save her. That is the lore. That is how it goes. Oh, phew, you're awake. You weren't moving, so I thought you were done for. But it looks like you're gonna be okay. I'm Ciela. You see, I'm a fairy. I was out fluttering around and found you here. What happened? I think this is the most recent Zelda game, not remake, that actually has a fairy companion. They really kind of did away with that after the N64 games, didn't they? What? A ghost ship? Your friend was taken away by a ghost ship? So you were following her after her. You got separated from your own ship, huh? Is it the ghost ship people have been talking about? I say that those it takes are never seen again. You want to know more about the ghost ship? Grandpa will know all about it. I lost my memory a long time ago. When I woke up on this beach, Grandpa rescued me. He's very sweet, so you have nothing to worry about. Just too knobby. Yeah, I guess so. She kinda is, though. Our house is up there, off to the beach. Come on. Yeah, because Navi and Ciela don't have much of a character. It's Tattle that does, which is just being a bratty fairy thing. Oh, can you walk? No, I can't walk. Okay. So yeah. This is the gameplay. Let me move my mic over a little bit. Hope it doesn't sound that much worse. But it's kind of hard to see the screen whenever my mic was positioned like that. Okay, so, yeah. I mean, you can't see my screen, but, well, not physically. You see what's projected through it, but, you run around with the stylus, and, you know, this is a sequel to Wind Waker. You can't swim. Why? I have no idea. I guess they just didn't want to... Maybe it was too much of a headache to give the DS that swimming sort of mechanic, so they just didn't give it to you. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they decided to take it out of the game. They're annoying Paper Mario sidekicks before Paper Mario, I guess. I mean, I haven't played in the Paper Mario game, so I don't really know. I don't fully know what you're talking about, but... Okay. Let's see. I don't want to tap on you. Yep, that's how it's done. Just tap on people to speak with them. Try tapping on other things like signs and barrels. No. I'll tap on your chicken. How does that sound? You know there's a pirate? Yeah, you'd think a pirate would know how to swim. You would think someone who spends their entire life on a boat would know how to swim. This is so stupid already. I think it's one of the dumbest things they did on the DS games. I don't know why you just can't swim. It doesn't make any sense. At least in Spirit Tracks, the game isn't a seafaring game, so it at least makes a bit more sense, but in a seafaring game, you should be able to swim. Which, yeah, I would say that is kind of a silly thing, that they just cannot swim for some reason. Not to mention, the Link in Spirit Tracks is not the same one as the one in Wind Waker. This one is the same one as Wind Waker. The one in Spirit Tracks is not the same Link. Okay, where are we headed? Okay. I think a pirate would know how to swim. One Piece stands in shambles. Actually, no, they can relate to it because they're black, so they can't swim either. Alright, let's talk to the old man. I am old! That's his first line in the game. Hello, traveler. So your name is PH? I am Oshus, and I live on this island. Ciela told me about what happened to you. I also hear your friend was taken by the ghost ship. I understand that you want to find the ghost ship, but you must not. But Grandpa, what are you saying? Peach's friend was carried away. Pure evil fills the sails of the ghost ship. It roams the seas in search of victims to capture, and no one has escaped from it. It's best that you stay far away from the ghost ship. No, to seek out that ship is to seek out your doom. That's why we have to do something, Grandpa. Oh mercy. You're not going to give up, are you? Young people, I'm old. There is a port to the east of here. A sailor by the name of Linebeck should be there. He's the best character in the game. He'll be willing to tell you more about the ghost ship. Look at your map. The harbor is here. You mean that guy that came to visit, Grandpa? Yes, about the ghost ship. I remember him. I'll go with PH and show him who he is. It's okay, right, Grandpa? Yes, I don't see why you can't go along. I love Linebeck. I mean, generally, who doesn't like Linebeck? I think it's universally agreed he's the best character in the game. I'm sure you can help PH. Thank you, Grandpa. Let's go, PH. Now, if there's one thing I will give this game credit, in a minute, she's always been anti that one. Now, PH. Oh, hey, there he is. There's the belt. Well, now this is before they have trains, Belt. I'm sorry, it's the next game that has trains. Lately, there have been many monster sightings. I gave in to you and told you about Linebeck, but you be careful out there. Why does every old person in video games act like this? Yes, we get it. You're old. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why games do this. Also, how's the game volume? Is it good? Is it a little quiet? Is it? I doubt it's too loud. I bet that's probably not what you're gonna be saying. Go make some money. Yeah, what I was gonna say earlier, before I was interrupted and kind of prove my point wrong, is that Phantom Hourglass has a pretty fast early game. Like, we certainly should be able to beat the first temple today. We might get the second one. Don't quote me on that one. That one, actually, there's a lot of stuff to do between the first and second dungeon. That's probably not gonna happen. What's that rumbling? Another earthquake. So many quakes lately, so many monsters. Bad signs for sure, and I bet there are even worse things to come. But yeah, I don't think the series will be that long. I don't think so. Phantom Hourglass has quite a few dungeons, but they're not very long. That's the thing. Like I said, I think the last time I played this, I beat it within like a weekend. It is not a very long game. He beat Gan, but he can't swim. Yeah, it is inconsistent. I don't know why they decided to do that. Grandpa uses this cave as a storehouse. Okay. And? Did I ask? Keep your hands off my things. Please ask first. Okay, fine. Why is the magic sun get to tell me to go talk to people? He rejects the water and embraces the train. Well, he isn't even the one that... He isn't in the link of Spirit Tracks. Because he presumably is dead by the time of Spirit Tracks, so... It's a different... Yeah, it's the wrong link. It's not the same link. Make your way to the port right here on the map, but don't get it over your head. Oh, right, I remember what I have to do. Sorry, I forgot what I had to do. I forgot. Forgive me, guys, I forgot. Okay, there's something we need to do. Monsters! Look out, PH. It's way too dangerous. We need to do something about defend yourself. Wait. We have to go back. So yeah, we can't do that. Even though we could probably just dodge them, but no. It's too much. Tried the path to the north, did you? Zelda, don't pretend I told you never to go that way. We've seen so many quakes around the island lately, PH. And monsters have been seen closer and closer to town. Be cautious, young ones. The cave up north leads to the port, it's true. That path will be crawling with monsters, don't even think of it. I'm sure someone will get around to repairing the bridge. This guy's annoying. Well, Grandpa wants to stay out of trouble, but we need to find your friend. If only you found a sword. Well, maybe if he actually kept his sword from the end of Wind Waker, he wouldn't have this issue. Then you could show those monsters. You can't spell them without saying trans. Okay, what do we got here? Hey, I remember Grandpa strung a sword back here. Now, how to get this door to open? I remember he cracks open the door by writing a number on that sign. I think he says the number of palm trees on the beach. Sneaky. Yeah, I've done this before, so I remember the number. Keep your hands off my thing. Please ask first. No. It should at least react. Okay, it's not reacting. That's not good. Okay, what if I just draw one? Nothing. We may be soft lock, guys. I think it's supposed to react. Even if it's wrong, it should react to it. And it's not. I swear it's never been this bad. Yeah, it's never given me this much trouble. I don't understand. That's really bizarre and not a good sign. It could be the 3DS screen just doesn't work the same. That's my guess, maybe. I don't know why it's doing that. It's never given me this much trouble before. You hate air because you'll breathe it? Yeah. Let's see if he has to say anything. Okay, he just says the same thing as before. So there's one. Two. Up. Oh, this guy actually gives you something. Bro gave me 1 rupee for doing his dirty work. Yes, I do think you're a cheapskate. I do think you are a cheapskate, sir. That's 4. Wait, no, it's the palm trees. Right? It's saying palm trees, not just ordinary trees. Palm trees. Four, 5, 6, 7. Wait. There's 7? I swear there was 6. Okay, hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it is 7. Maybe it is. Is it? I swear it was 6. But hey, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the game isn't glitching out, I'm just being stupid, I don't know. Okay, yeah, no, the game was not glitching up, I was just being stupid. Alright. Forgive me, guys, I genuinely thought it was 6, and I thought the game was bugging out on me. I thought it would make like a little buzzer sound or something. But no, it just doesn't do it. Alright, you got Osh's sword. So yeah, this is our sword. You found a sword! Wow, thanks. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Ooh, we shouldn't tell Grandpa we're taking it. He'd worry himself sick. Good for us, though. Now we can defend ourselves from those monsters. Nah. Skill issue, yeah, you would. Skill issue. You say Mung. No, you say Mung's math because he doesn't say Mang. It says Mung's. Mung's math. I hate Ciela already. She's okay. She's nothing impressive, but she's alright. The King of Red Lions has her beat, though. The King of Red Lions is way cooler. You two are proven to be quite a handful. Isn't that my sword? What do you plan on doing with that? I'm sorry, but we just had to. We can't abandon this kidnapped friend. We can't wait for the bridge. Yes, I understand. But I can't just let you go. Now I'm showing you how to handle that sword. I'll teach you how to handle it. Meet me at my house, PH. I think you're a little too old to be using that sword anyway, buddy. You don't even use it. Why do you care? Bro, it's like how my brother used to be when he was younger. Well, it doesn't matter that I'm all overseas. You can't touch my freaking game console that I never use anyway. And that's how he used to be. He's not like that anymore. But, like, when I was growing up, he was like that. It doesn't matter, I'm across the ocean. You cannot touch my game console that I would never use even when I was there. Where's King Red now? Well, he's kind of at the bottom of the ocean. So, yeah. PH. So you have a sword. Then know that even the best swords can be bad. If mishandled, that is, so I must teach you the basics of swordplay. Let's begin with the targeted attack. I'm going to bring out some targets for sword practice, far safer than real foes. Sounded real ditty with that context. I'm not sure how you get that. He stopped being a bow. Yeah, he did. Just tap a target to lock on and close in for the attack. Try it now. Yeah, the jump attack in this game is really easy because you just go and tap on an enemy. Excellent! The targeted attack is the most basic of attacks. Use it well. Now for the side slash. Stop being a boat and forgot how to float, yeah. When you find it hard to lock onto enemies, use the side slash instead. Just sketch a line that divides you and your target to slash at it. This move requires a little practice. Simply sketch to slash. Looks like you fully understand the side slash. You can also use it to slash several things at once. Remember it well. And finally, we have the spin attack. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Slide the stylus in a circle around yourself to spin attack, PH. I was hoping to get the last two in one. Superb, I can teach you nothing more. Superb is such a weird word. You must swim on your own. Okay, this line, I hate this line. Because as a kid, when I first played this game, I thought it meant literally swim. Which you can't do. And so I genuinely thought, when I was a kid, I genuinely thought you could unlock swimming in this game. Because you should be able to unlock it. But you don't. You never unlock it. And this guy literally says swim on your own as as you venture out among the monsters. That wording, I don't know if it's a mistranslation or what, but it's so misleading to the player, in my opinion. Like, yeah, as an adult, I know he's saying that figuratively, but it sounds like a literal thing. Like, you have to swim across to get, you know, to the other areas of the game. I really hate this line because it is so misleading. Because in a lot of other Zelda games, you can swim. The game script even lies to you. Yeah, like I said, it could be a mistranslation. It could actually be supposed to say something else, but saying you have to swim on your own really implies that swimming is a thing in this game, which it's not. It's probably just poor wording. Yeah, probably. But, like, they really could have worded that better. They really could have, and honestly should have. Because I remember as a kid, I would just keep trying to jump into the water on the beach and lose a lot of health, and yeah, I was thinking, oh, maybe if I approach it at a different angle or something like that. Maybe if I do this, maybe if I do it with this item. No. You just can't swim in Phantom Hourglass. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, you're never gonna swim. Why they took it out, I have no idea. Maybe the DS just couldn't handle it, I don't know. But if you do have any problems, return here and speak with me. Okay, so we're pretty much done with like, the early game tutorial stuff. And we've only been live for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Which, honestly, if I had not forgotten about the palm tree things, and I had not been reading the dialogue, we'd probably been done after like 25 minutes. Yeah, it's just a continuity error, which is annoying, don't get me wrong. Let's go mow some grass, you know? That's what DS stands for. Don't swim. Okay. Congratulations, Belt. You get the pin. Wow, 3 viewers. Dang. No one wants to watch this game. Okay, that's probably a lie, though, because unless everyone else left... Look, there's at least... We know that there's Ness. We know there's Belt here. And I assume Maki's still here. I assume. Proctor was also here. I don't know if she's still here. I think Dr. Gordon was here. Okay, he may have left. That's entirely possible. But I know there were more than 3 people here earlier, so I don't know what's going on here. How did Link not die then? He should be with the Red King. You assumed correct. Okay. Danger! Monsters ahead now. That's safe. I mean, with how weak these guys are, they may as well not even be counted as danger. Viewership will quadruple at the minimum for Spirit Tracks. You know, should we have Belt co-host for Spirit Tracks? It's kind of like the new Gaiden, if you think about it. It's like the new Gaiden. It's just constantly a meme. And I will say, it's more likely that I stream Spirit Tracks than it is that I stream the original Fire Emblem Gaiden. I'm sorry, Belt, but like that's just not gonna happen. I don't intend on playing Gaiden anytime soon, but Spirit Tracks I probably will play later this year. I don't know if Harden likes that game. I'm very mixed on it, and I haven't played it in ages, so it's possible that my opinion may change. Like I've said, I like the writing of Spirit Tracks, but like the gameplay can be really janky at times. He should like that game. Okay, I have to wonder now, has Belt actually played Spirit Tracks, or is it just kind of like a meme for him? Look, it's a keyhole. There we go. What? How does it get that? How did it get on the cliff? And no, you cannot climb cliffs like in a 3D Zelda game. It doesn't work like that. You got a small key. So I think you should beat Minish Cap first. Well, it doesn't have anything to do with the storyline of Wind Waker and its line. Why Minish Cap in particular? Because it's like the one Zelda game I haven't beat. I mean, there's other Zelda games I haven't played. Like, obviously I haven't played the first 2. Or the Oracle games or whatever, but like, who plays those? Who plays the Oracle games? I don't know anyone who's played the Oracle games. Although I'm sure that someone in chat's gonna be like, I played the Oracle games. I will say keys are a lot less annoying in this game since they don't have a 3D. They don't have like a. They don't have a. They don't fly in the Z direction. I mean, it has Toon Link, but that's more of an artistic choice. It's not actually that. It doesn't have anything to do with Wind Waker's, you know, plot line and its sequels. It doesn't have anything to do with it, actually. It's completely different. Completely unrelated to it. They're actually pretty. I mean, I'm sure they're actually pretty alright. It's that I don't know anything about them. There's still Zelda games that are probably good. To be fair, I probably would like them more than I thought. Like Breath of the Wild. Like any Zelda game is better than Breath of the Wild. First, second from the left. Shut up. Okay. I think I remember this. It's like this, I think. Yeah, I just happen to remember some of these. I think if you get it wrong, it just drops a bunch of snakes on you or something. It's just like some enemies. It's not really that big of a deal. But just for curiosity's sake, let's see what's over here. At least there's Zelda games. This is true. Wow, I actually took damage. Dang. No longer a damageless run, guys. Sorry. Wild games can't say that. No, they can't. Even Tears of the Kingdom? I would say I like Tears of the Kingdom more than Breath of the Wild, but I don't think those are... I don't really like either of them that much, but I do think I like Tears of the Kingdom more. Rat. Shall we go rat hunting? Don't let a single vermin escape. This is what Dimitri actually meant. This is what he was talking about. Did that one just disappear? I know the key one disappears, but oh, the other one disappeared as well. I mean, they might. I would certainly be willing to give them a try if they did get a remake. I mean, I'd never played or cared about Link's Awakening until they got a remake, and I actually really like Link's Awakening. I will stream that someday. I do like Link's Awakening. It's pretty good. Feels a little bit odd for a Zelda game. I think that's the one that's actually like... It's actually got more of like Mario references than anything. Just like the way it plays. It has freaking chain chomps in it. For crying out loud, it has chain chomps in it. What? Oh, so the normal non-key ones can also run in the holes. Okay, I didn't know that. So I remember struggling with this as a kid, but all you gotta do, just trap this guy. Just Breath of the Wild with more content. That makes people cry for some reason. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why people are like, what? This is worse somehow. It's like, it gives you more to do. And it's not like it forces you to do it. It's not like Kiwami 3 where it's just like, no, you're gonna go do the stuff that you don't need to do. You don't have to do any of the extra stuff. Can't believe Hardin's playing the game that features the Soul Calibur 2 superstar himself. I don't get it. Hey, Inkling. Goombas and Wart. Yeah, I do recall there being Goombas in that game. It is a dream. This is true. That is true. It does have, yeah. The main thing I'm scared of with Spirit Tracks is the Spirit Loop segments, because those are awful. Yeah, I would run out of breath as a kid trying to play that stupid thing, because it never registered properly. I think Spirit Tracks is the Zelda game the most in need of a remake. Just because the controls just feel so janky. Anyone who's played Spirit Tracks is like, I know what he's talking about. If you haven't played Spirit Tracks, you don't know what I'm talking about. It has more content. They ruined my empty field walking simulator. 0 of 10 game spits on the fake Zelda Legacy. True. I mean, that is unironically how Breath of the Wild fans sound like, though. Why is my empty field no longer empty? It's supposed to be empty. Yeah, weapon durability does not fit in Zelda. It just doesn't. It doesn't work. In some games, weapon durability works. In Zelda, it doesn't. And I wish they would learn that. I hope the next like big Zelda game they make just says, you know what? Weapon durability is stupid. Let's get rid of it. Or at very least, go back to something more along the lines of Skyward Sword, where it's like, we're going to have limited durability. There's going to be a little bit of durability, but it's not going to be like, you know, on everything. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was in the Soul Calibur 2 thing. Yeah, I think that's what... But, like, this isn't even the same Link. This is a completely different Link anyway. So the joke doesn't really work. Missed it on the DS games. I don't feel I regret it either. I don't know, you may regret it as you see more of the game. You might be like, you know what? This actually looks kind of fun. Made it to the port. It's so much farther to walk when the bridge is out. Well, that's kind of what bridges do, you know, they kind of make your life a little bit easier. Now that we're here, let's look up Linebeck. I've met him once or twice, can't say I care for him. Well, you have awful takes. You're like Kiryu when Majima shows up. You're like the only freaking person in existence like, what? This guy? Screw this guy, I don't like him. Even Fire Emblem doesn't always get weapon durability. This is true. He's an awfully big talker for such a big cuckoo. Let's head to the port. The only Zelda game I actually... Wait, really? This is the one that you finished? Dang. Alright, Rizu. This is another person who has played Phantom Hourglass. That is an odd thing to me, the only Zelda game you've ever finished. I mean, I don't think Seal is winning any awards for more likable characters. I don't think she's that bad, but she's inoffensive. Well, except for her take on Lineback. That's pretty offensive, I will say. Now, if you say that in like the Ocarina of Time 3D remake, which actually is like the same model, that would actually make sense. But in this game, it just makes no sense. I don't know, like, it just... I don't know, she's not that annoying or anything like that, but she's also not really an interesting character. Okay, Ness. I see what you did there. Very clever. 104 rupees. Okay, that's more than I thought I had. You know what? This is a shop. Let's go in. Welcome, shopper. How can I help you? You can give me a bomb. You can give me 3 bombs. No, that's not 10 bombs. That's 3 bombs. Like, you can't count. Mung's math. You just did Mung's math. Are you Mungs? You can't count. We can do this weird dewdrop. I don't know what it is, but you can have it for 500 rupees. Yes, I'm just gonna sell random crap. I don't even know what it is, but... A red potion. We could buy it, but... Also, in this game, you have 2 bottles from the very beginning of the game. You can't get any more, but that's it. It's Bethany. Wait, I don't get it. Bethany doesn't wear glasses, she's not a redhead, and she actually can count. Doesn't make any sense. We can also get a Ruto crown. The Zoras aren't even in this game. That's one thing I don't like. Why is a Ruto crown being sold if Zoras aren't even in this game? Welcome back, Mario. We're just gonna get a shield. Nothing that spectacular. One thing that also disappoints me a bit is this is the only shield in the game. Yeah, what you get right here, there is no upgrade. This is... Well, there technically is an upgrade you can get, but it's not like another shield, if that makes sense. You can make the shield stronger, but you can't, you don't get another shield in this game, if that makes sense. Like, that's it. This is as strong as your shield's gonna get, physically. No Zora? There's no Zoras in this game, no. There's Gorons, but there's no Zoras. The Wind Waker timeline really freaking hates Zoras for some reason. I don't know why. Well, technically there are Zoras, but they're the weird river Zoras that no one likes. Except Kameru. For some reason, Kameru likes the river Zoras, but he hates the freshwater ones. Or the... I can't remember which one is which. The ones that always try to kill Link for no reason. He likes those. He doesn't like, he doesn't like the others. You got Hanako and Beth mixed up again? How do you mix those two up? How do you mix those two up? I do have to wonder. What the logic that Wind Waker has? Oh yes, the sea creatures evolved into birds because there's too much sea. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. If Link forgets how to swim, Zoras go extinct. I guess so. Look at this remarkable ship. What do you think of it? Oh, just look at her. What a ship. Such a proud beauty. Bro, stop going into a boat. Time loses all meaning when I gaze upon her. Oh, if only she were mine. Belongs to a sea captain, what goes by the name of Lineback. That is really weird grammar. You mean the ocean Zoras and the lake Zoras? Yeah. A fearless soul, I hear. He's seen the whole world, yet never seen defeat. Well, he doesn't fight. What defeats him? What? You're searching for Linebeck? The captain usually drops anchor at the milk bar, but I haven't seen him in days. The only good kind of bar is a milk bar. Only the boat was a train! Well, then it would kind of be, not really functional in the water. Perhaps the bar owner knows where Linebeck has vanished to. Nah, no one knows where he is. Hey, fat man. Oh, new customer. Oh, hearty greetings. Lots of locals drifting here to while away the hours. Bit empty at the moment. But aren't you a tad short to be in here? Take no offense, sir. You'll be more than welcome when you've gotten a little further in life. Looking for Linebeck? Sure, I know him, and that chair there knew him recently, too. Linebeck just dashed out, says he was off to the Temple of the Ocean King. I tried to stop that crazy fellow, but off he went to the north side of our isle. Did my ears hear that right? I'm also old. He went to the Temple of the Ocean King. Listen up, young'un. Listen good. The Ocean King is defender of all creation, and that temple up on the hill was built in his honor. None more worthy. Sadly, a curse was laid on the place that sucks the souls from all who enter. None dare step into the Temple of the Ocean King, so put it on your mind. Can't say where your friend's gone, but I'll tell you this, stay out of there. Yes, steer clear, that's what we all do. The odd visitor now and then can't resist it. What? Where is it? Right here on your map. You're not actually going there, are you? Of course I am. Thanks for the tip. Let's see. This guy brings a whole new meaning to the term lagoon. I don't get it. So there was anything that we liked about the FP6 Iron Man from Mangs now that it's over? Nah, not really. He played in a really weird way. I do think it was pretty funny when he tried to recreate the Devil Axe crit and it actually, you know, a crit, but it didn't backfire and it just killed Zealot. That's a bit concerning. Oh, the game's moisture? Yeah, that's kind of funny. I want to let Link drink milk. I don't know, man. I don't want him to get his nutrients. Maybe he'd stop being so short if he got his nutrients. Milk is too powerful for him. The calcium will overwhelm him, yeah. He's lactose intolerant. I don't know. Which is ironic, because he looks pretty white, so I don't think he'd be lactose intolerant. Typically, the whiter a person is, they're probably less likely to be lactose intolerant. Must have not been breastfed correctly. His bones can't swim. Well, the weird thing is, it's like he forgot how to swim. He knew how to swim in Wind Waker, but now he doesn't? It doesn't make any sense. Somehow Mengs plays one, if not my favorite final game, and somehow I can't find a single enjoyable takeaway from it. Yeah, I don't know why he played it the way he did. I don't know why he played it in such a weird way. But what I said during the stream stands true. Fear is actually Meng's proof. Like, he just can't kill her. I mean, you could certainly kill her earlier on in the game, but Fear is just too good to actually die by Meng's hand, because she has so much HP and a void that she's just never freaking gonna die. Alright, there's one of the trees around here. There we go. Yeah, in this game, green rupees that are big give you 100 rupees. So that's what the guy was giving us a tip on. So yeah, that guy actually isn't as much of a cheapskate as he makes himself out to be. For how bad at the game he is, I'm shocked it's his favorite, yeah. Honestly, I think he's regressed in terms of playing the game. Like, I saw in his previous attempts he was better at the game. He had better takes in regards to the game than he does now, somehow. I don't understand how. It's like how Link forgot how to swim. It's like, how in the world do you do that? Like, how do you regress? It doesn't make sense. You'd think it'd be something you don't forget. It's like how people say you can't forget how to ride a bike. Actually, that's not true. I used to know how to ride a bike, and then, well, I think I still do, but there was a time where it'd been a few years, and I tried riding it again, and I actually forgot how to ride it. So that saying is not true. You can't forget how to ride a bike. Aha, so this is the Temple of the Ocean King. Legend has the temple was built to honor the mighty Ocean King. The temple has fallen to ruin. People say it ruins any who enter. Still, we have to find Linebeck. So let's dive right on in, PH. Haha, ocean dive, haha, very clever. Whoa, look, PH. Looks like someone's skeleton. What is it doing here? You don't think this could be Linebeck? This is really starting to creep me out. Let's see here. Let me catch up on chat. Can't believe how blessed his Noah. His Noah was insanely blessed. Monkey would have loved it. Like, this is what she really thinks that Noah is. I don't know if you saw his Noah, but his Noah had the stats of Percival. His Noah was pretty much just Percival. And it was crazy. Like, the guy just could not die. It's like the only unit he just never was able to lose. Well, him and Lot, I suppose. FE3 experience for pre-engage? What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Okay, you're talking about like how he played FE3 before. Okay, never mind. I hadn't seen his FE3 run. Oh, his recent run this last year I had seen, but or earlier this year, I don't remember. I know what made Percival look puny. Yeah, he actually was probably better than Percival, if anything. But someone thinks Boars sucks and glazes Lot and Hugh. I will say this about Lot. Part of the reason I hate Lot so much is just I'm just racist against fighters. I just freaking hate fighters. I don't think he's as bad as I make him sound out to be, but even so, I do think he takes more work probably than Boars to actually make good. And Hugh, okay, no, that's not something I can settle with. Like, at least Lot, I can see his Hugh was not freaking cooking, even in the end. His Hugh was not cooking, man. Like, no, he was not freaking cooking. He was a waste of money that the only reason why Meng's got anything out of was because his Lou and Alina were dead. And even whenever that's the case, he still sucks. He was still not good. Even when he has no competition, he's still, like, that's my issue with Hugh, is like, even whenever he has no freaking competition, he still sucks. And whenever he does have competition, there is literally zero reason to use him. Unless you just want to nerf yourself for some reason. Playing FP6 earlier, specifically trying to use a lot, people overhype him. I'm sure he is usable. Like, I would say he's definitely more usable than Hugh. I'm not going to argue on that front. I'm sure he is. I know he is. But, like, yeah, he's really overhyped. I'm not sure why Donlot and Mangs make him sound like he's the best unit in the game. He's not. And, like, Donlot was even saying, is like, Boars relies on early first levels. Okay. So does, like, everyone. Unless your name is, like, Deke or Rutger. Who the frick doesn't? Or Marcus, I guess. But even that, no, that's not even true. Marcus, May's got really lucky with Marcus's levels. I got like +1 HP on my Marcus, and he just... I mean, yeah, he did die in Chapter 5, but to be fair, even if he lived, he wouldn't be that useful. He'd be useful, but he wouldn't be carrying him through the mid-game. Sort of useful. So, I disagree with the whole thing, like, oh, well, Boris is only good because he gets good levels in the early game. Well, what if Lot doesn't get good levels in the early game? Then he kind of looks like crap, doesn't he? Like, you can use that argument for Boris, but we could just use that for Lot as well. Like, what if his defense doesn't take off? I mean, he has, like, base 4 defense. That guy is not walling stuff. Hearing his points, I have to say, I completely disagree with him. I see that, like, he could be good, but again, I feel like it's more similar to Boars than he thinks that Lot is. Like, if you're gonna say, like, oh, well, Boars can get screwed pretty easily if he doesn't get good first levels, you could literally say the same thing about Lot. Lot's growth rates suck. I mean, 40% in speed and defense is not bad, but, like, it's enough. You can certainly get screwed. And his bases aren't that great either. In Chapter 7 easy, don't know why people think he's bad. You had a very blessed world, like the most blessed world in existence. At least I think so. I think your world was absurdly blessed. Well, anyway, continuing with the game that we're currently on, I'd argue that Boars is even better growth than Lot. I think he does, yeah. Hey. Wait. Do you hear something, PH? Nah. This guy sucks a lot. Hey! Okay, I definitely heard something, didn't you? Hey, there's someone over there, PH. You, kid, over there, kid. I'm talking to you. You came at the right time. You're lucky to have found me. Lucky for me, but lucky for you. Now help me. Oh, him? That's Linebeck. Hey, are you listening? I said help. What is he screaming about? For someone pleading to be saved, he sure is rude. What'd you say? Oh, it's that Chetty fairy from the old man's place. Yes, I got it. Listen, can you help me out? Just pay attention to what I have to say. I know you're a kid and all, but try to listen up. I'm trapped in here and I don't know what to do. Normally I'd free myself without any problem, but I sprained my ankle and I can't move. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up! Godless just buy since he has a lot. I mean, I think that's why he chose that name because of lot. Like, why of all characters would you base yourself around lot? Just give him a support and he tanks. Lot could have a full A tank and B full A rank and B rank support that gives him full defense, and he'd still have 2 less base defense than Bulwark by 2 points. Yeah. Well, that isn't worth it. I don't think so. If Hero Crests were not so if they weren't so competitive, I would say okay maybe, but like no, the Hero Crests are way too sought after. Yeah, maybe in a remake of FE6 that just says, okay, we're gonna give you a lot more Hero Crests, or make like an earlier secret shop so that you don't have to wait till chapter 16 to get promotions. Then maybe I would change my mind on a lot, but like for right as things currently are, no, he's not worth it. Am I saying he cannot be good at all? No, I'm not saying that, but I think he's just not worth it overall. But my name isn't Boredness. No way, we're not gonna help him. What? Wait! Can't you see that I'm begging? Come on, please. Okay. I know you'd come through for me, kid. Well then. Maybe V6 had Master Seals. This is true. And they might do that in a remake. I don't know. I don't know, because they haven't ever remaked any of those games that have like the specific promotion items. I don't know what they would do. I don't know what they would do. It does make me curious. Would they actually go with the older seal weapon, like the older seal items, or would they just go and turn them all into Master Seals? Has FE6 been ported to the Switch shop yet? I know 7 hasn't. I think in Japan it has been ported, but unfortunately not actually. It has never been localized. 6 has never been localized, that's the thing. I wouldn't mind them replacing class-specific items with seals. Yeah, I think I would prefer that too, but they might just be like, oh, well, that's changing too much. I don't know. Was right to scrap them. That was pretty base of them to do that, yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, we're gonna go and release all these games, but only in Japan. I don't know why they're so... I don't know why they're so against localizing FE6. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they can't just do it. Like, I doubt it would take that much. Like, I feel like, yeah, it would probably be a bit of work, but it's like, look, you could introduce a whole new group of players to the game that have not that haven't played it. But for some reason, you just say no, we're not going to do that. Like, why would you? Okay, the thing that never made sense to me: why did they localize FE1 when it had a remake that was available in the West, but not the game that never made it to the West and doesn't have a remake? Why? I understand that it was because it was the 30th anniversary of Fire Emblem, but it's like, okay, come on. Just a port of the oldest game, that's it? I understand that it's like, oh, it's the first time it's been localized, but it's like, it still feels kind of cheap and lazy, to be honest. It's like, just the original that plays pretty clunky on modern software. That's it. It's not a remaster, it's not a... Like I said, they already released a remake years before, and it's probably way better than the original. And they just... Might get some retarded name changes from it. This is true. That is true. A limited release... Yeah, it's so cheap what they did. Like, they could have done something like, oh, here's like a pack of like the first 3 Fire Emblem games or something like that. Localized and everything. But no, they just gave us a game that is worse than a game that's already been remade and sent to the West. We missed the chance for after FE8 released. What do you mean? Chance for what? You know what sucks? I know it's something related to FE9, and some may not like it. The main reason FE9 is known, which is Japan exclusive. I mean, yeah, I think everyone knows it's Japan exclusive. It's just an FE4 thing. I think it's mostly FE4 thing, yeah. But I think really, like, I don't know why they didn't, because it's like, they even make that point in the announcement, like, oh, it's Marth from Smash Bros. We can't play his game though, and they're like, actually, you can. Why not do that with Roy? Why not be like, oh, we've never been able to play this guy's game, and then be like, actually, you can, and then they choose that as an announcement for FE6 localized. I don't know why they didn't do that. I don't know why they have not done that. Like, why does FE1 only get that treatment? And like I said, it was a waste of effort because there's already a way a Western fan could play Marth, at least his first game, which is Shadow Dragon. But I don't know why they haven't done that. Like, they're too lazy? I don't know. I don't know what the idea is there. Like, because, I mean, I feel bad for the person who's like, yeah, I would like to play FE6, but I'm only going to play it on, like, through legitimate means. And if they don't know Japanese, I don't know how long they're going to be waiting. I don't know how long they're going to be waiting. Because I feel like if you really wanted to play FE6, you just emulate it. Like, you'd be like, you know what, screw it, I'm not going to wait. Who knows how many decades for them to come up with that. The video was presented in, like it was in 2001. FE11 wasn't out then. Was Melee even out in 2001? I don't know. Well, but the thing is, when they actually made that video for the FE1 localization announcement, that was not in 2001. That was in like 2020, I think. Where Shadow Dragon was definitely out by then. Like, I don't understand what the point they were trying to make was. I don't get it. Like, so many, I think I'd even seen memes about, like, the other games that were celebrating anniversaries, like Mario. I think Mario Anniversary was around then, and they had, like, the three biggest games, Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, all in, like, one pack. Like, it was a limited edition, but it was all in one pack. So if you wanted to play them, you could get it all as a set. But, Final, all they did is said, oh yeah, we're gonna localize a game that's already been remade and like what? Why? Why not put your resources into something better? Only saving because FE9's NSO release made me wish to pick what region. Yeah, that would be nice. I think in theory you could do it, but you'd have to go and change your Switch's settings, which is stupid. It's dumb. Like, in theory, yes, I could go and get my Switch right now, and I could go and, I could go, you know, get, like, FE6 on my Switch. I don't know why I'd want to do that, because, I can just do it on emulator. I literally have an FE6 cartridge, like a legitimate Japanese cartridge. I can play it. Yeah, it's nice for collectors, I guess, but it's like, that's it. If you really want to experience Marth's story, just play Shadow Dragon, that's better. I have to go FE2 next, at least Belt will be happy. True. But, like, they haven't followed up on that. It's been half a decade, and they have not done anything to that. Yeah, they've made, like, the Japanese side, they've appeased that. They've been like, oh yeah, we're gonna release, like, half the series on the Switch. We got FE7 and 8. I think in Japan they have everything on the Switch from 1 to 8. They have half the series on the Switch. We have 3 games. That's it. That's their collection. If only they would actually sell it to people. I don't understand. What is the logic behind that? What is the logic behind saying, oh, we're gonna go and cuck ourselves out of sales? What? Like, what kind of stupid, moronic business strategy is this? We're gonna make sure we sell this for like 5 months and then never again. It's the same logic as like Pokemon with events. It's like, we're gonna make this Pokemon available for 3 months, and after that, never again it will be legitimately available in this game. Well, like, why not just keep it up? I mean, I understand when the servers shut down, like, yeah, you can't have it up, but it's like, until then, why not keep it up? Like, it's so stupid. Why not just put it in the game? it's not even like they're making money off these events, so it makes even less sense. And it's like, in the case of like the Fire Emblem games, like you literally would make more money if you just said, yeah, this is gonna be sold. Like you can just buy it. Like, don't you want our money? Like, why would you make it a limited offer? That's just stupid. Also, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's a stupid business idea because it's like, you can literally make more money if you keep it more available. But like, what if someone's like, yeah, I want to get that game, but I'm kind of tight on money for a bit, and I won't be not tight on money for like another year. That person just can't buy the game. It's like, you're literally cutting yourself out of customers. It makes no sense. It makes no business sense. Like, what do you gain by doing this dumb gamble? It has stupid name changes from localization. Really? It does? I know I'm ranting, I'm not really playing the game, but like it's just it's annoying. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Like, in what way does Nintendo benefit from doing weird stuff like this? I don't understand. Like, companies want to make money. What's a better way to make money? Make things sold for longer. You make more money because more people have the opportunity to buy things. Like, it doesn't make sense. Again, like I said, I understand if it's like the servers are going down, so they can't afford for it to stay online. Okay, fair enough. Like that's why Rev is no longer sold, because like the 3DS servers are no longer functional. So like, yeah, they can't do that, but it doesn't make sense. There's gotta be a way to disarm the trap around here somewhere. Fine, Lineback, just wait here. Let's help him out, PH. Yeah, I agree. Let's help out Lineback. He's based. Wish the Darkrai and Shaman events were still up for BSP. Great shiny hunting opportunities for a short limited time. Technically, Mario, there are ways from what I understand to do it. It just involves glitches. I've never been able to pull off the... I think it's called the Void glitch. You might want to look it up if you're interested. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's in the originals, not BDSP. I don't know about BDSP. It probably don't have those glitches in there. But like the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I believe. Actually, I think it doesn't work in Platinum. I think Platinum is too optimized for it to work, but it does work in Diamond, Pearl. Wouldn't be worth shiny hunting in the first place. Yeah, in my opinion, it wouldn't be. Sumto is better than Samuel. I don't care what anyone says. And changing Ubello to Jubello, even with his twin sister, has a Y in her name still too. That's weird, yeah. I don't think anything's gonna beat the FE4 localizations and how bad they are. Oh hey, wait a second. There's something I forgot to tell you. One thing you should know about this temple. It'll suck the life out of you. Why didn't you tell us that sooner? That's pretty important, you know. Let me finish. Don't go running away yet. I know it's scary, but it's like the temple will suck the life out of you all the time. I'm not sure why, but as long as you stand on areas like this, you'll be okay. Show me that map. See all those purple spaces? They're probably safe zones. Were you listening? Did you get all that? Yes. Keep your strength up, kid. Don't be shy about breaking pots. Now get me out of here. I wonder if it's possible to do the second without taking any damage. It probably is, just you gotta be very optimal about it. You kidding me? The little boy did it! Okay, I'm telling you that was my cue to get out of here. Freedom! Nothing is here! Oh no, it's empty. I wonder if someone got to it before us. Yeah, there's no one here besides us, obviously. There's no one here just now until... Alright. Here, I think we can take a quick breather. Hey, you said you sprained your ankle. You're walking just fine. You said you need our help. Ah, it's not like you're the one who did the saving. Hey, kid. You're pretty brave for someone so short. I mean, not as brave as me, but not too shabby. So your name is PH, huh? That's a weird name. My name is Lineback. I'm a real man of the sea. That's what a real man of the sea looks like. Impressive, huh? It was smooth sailing for me in the beginning. But then I got myself stuck in that trap. And back theme peak, it is peak. It is like unironically really good. This place will suck the life out of you if you let it. Blasted temple. What are you doing in a place like this anyway? What do you want from me, kid? What? Looking for the ghost ship? So you're trying to get your mitts on the treasure? Treasure? What are you even talking about? He's just trying to save his friend. She was abducted by the ghost ship. I'm hoping you might know more about it. Oh. Really? Ooh, how sweet. I think I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just teasing, kid. That's what this is about. I'm on board. I'm here looking for the information on the ghost ship, too. I was just a step away, but I sprained my ankle. Otherwise, I would have explored this cursed place. Blair, I just saw you running like a rabbit. No, you didn't. That was just an illusion. My ankle's still throbbing. The pain is unbearable. Oh, the pain. Anyway, you want to know about the ghost ship. Go on without me, kid. Go grab the clue about the ghost ship. Has to be in there. We need to find the ship. Got it? You're faking it. I think you're just scared. Not a chance. Normally I'd be leading the charge down there, but I know how much it means to PH. I'm gonna give him have the glory of saving his friend. So, anyway, here. Take this with you, kid. I found this key around here. It might help. I like how they mess around with the item obtained thing in this dungeon. You got a small key. You know what you've got to do, so get to it. Oh, and good luck in there, kid. You see why people like Lineback? You see why Maki and I like Lineback? Like pretty much anyone who's played this game likes Lineback. It was actually really good visually, I'm impressed. I mean, it's alright. Ah, crap. Oh dang, I'm actually taking a lot of beating here. The screen is a little bit harder to go and roll around on, though. We found a sea chart. Oh, I didn't. Don't lie. What are we? Some kind of glass hour? Yes, obviously. Oh, look at that old sea chart. I wonder if that's the clue to the ghost ship Lineback was talking about. No. No, it's not. Don't worry about it. Hey! Where's Lineback? Can you believe the nerve of that guy making us go in here by ourselves? First time seeing this game, actually. I'm kind of curious who all here has played Phantom Hourglass. I know Monkey has. Rizu said this is the only Zelda game he's beaten. Obviously, I played it, so that makes 2 people in chat, to my knowledge. So you're saying for this dungeon will be a phantom if we're slower than the Hourglass? That's not exactly how it works. That's not exactly how it works. Now that we've got the C chart, I've got some choice words for him. Cielo's gonna go curse him out. Okay. Play like half it. Oh, okay. Some people really don't realize that Kane is supposed to be pronounced a little differently to Kane. Look how Alba is able. Wait, what? Abel's name is actually Alba? Oh no, I think I misread that. You mean that he's reusing the names, that's why there's Kanan and Alba instead of Cain and Abel. Oh, if it isn't the little monkey! And his twinkly pal. Hey, don't call me Brazilian. Slow getting the goods, eh? Slow? How dare you? You're quick enough to run off, injury and all. What an insult! I was merely hurrying back to my ship. Any captain worth his salt with the ship before his own safety, I tell you. But tell me, little monkey, what do you find in the treasure chest? Ah, a map. Let me look at it. Ah, what's this? Some boring old sea map. Oh, now I see. It is, as we call it in the adventuring business, a treasure map. We probe its mysteries, we can find the very prize I'm seeking, the ghost ship. And by we, I mean me. Farewell, little monkey, I'm off to find adventure. Did he really just do that? He muscles in on our map, then runs off with it? What should we do next? Meet? Line back at a ship? This game years ago. The game didn't really click with me, though. Yeah, apparently, from what I'm hearing from Ness, a lot of people thought that. He just rated E. Yeah, he did. Well, back then it wasn't what it meant now. So, I don't know. See what I mean? This game aged like milk. This is better than going to Erica route. In this game, the ghost ship is actually pretty based. In Sacred Stones, it is not. Hey, bird. Bird, hey, give me back my money. Thank you. Escape. But then, if they're the Cain and Abel, why do you get them so late in the game? Milk that Link can't age? That doesn't make sense. Or drink. Yeah, he can't drink milk. I don't know why. It seems like a missed opportunity for them to make drinkable milk in this game. Like, there's literally a milk bar, but no, you can't actually drink milk for some reason. Well, look who's gracing our presence. It's Old Man Oshus. The sky has been fixed, so I thought I'd check up on the youngsters here. You're an amazing lad to emerge alive from the temple. Turn eyes and light. For a Cain and Abel, it is. Very courageous for one so early in his years. You sent me to the Tertius Temple too, you bold barnacle! Me who entered the temple unprepared will find it a terrifying ordeal. And most would lose heart and flee for their lives upon me hearing me say it. But evidently there are true heroes among us. Oh no, said the thing. Preen my feathers a little more, old man. Yep, I'm famous, alright. Not you, old fool, you're a wreck. Be sunk by now if our young friend here hadn't shown up. I was injured. A typical day I blazed through one or two of such temples before breakfast. Calm yourself, Linebeck. Tell me what you've made of the temple's map. I've inspected it fully. My trained eye finds that it holds no secrets at all. But wait, old man, what do you know of this map? Oh, Has the map's puzzle eluded you, Linebeck? If I may see the map. A standard map would simply show you where to go, would it not? This is no standard map. You'll find that one section is a little flaky. Touch it. I trust you can solve the puzzle, PH. Look at that, a secret mark on the map. That marks the spot of an isle born of volcanic stripe. It is the Isle of Ember. A fortune teller named Astrid lives there, and she sees far PH. So, you should ask Astrid if she can see where the ghost ship might be. Isle of Ember, eh? I always suspected there might be someone there. It's as simple as sailing there and finding Astrid? So we're off to the Isle of Ember then. So I'd like you to go with PH. They'll be essential to his efforts, I'm sure. And by seeing the outside world, you might just find your lost memories. We'll do, happy to help. Sorry that we have to pal around with Linebeck, though. Still, I'm glad to sail seas and see the world. Well, don't tell me that I gotta haul around that twinkly bit of fluff, too. Fine then. Okay, the Isle of Ember awaits. Ready to set sail? Yes. Kieran is recruited in Chapter 10, but Oscar isn't. He's recruited way before then. The context of naming Link PH, because Phantom Hourglass and also the Frenchman. Astrid on a ship, I hope Gatra is here or else she's so dead. True. Well, she's not on a ship. We're on a ship to find Astrid. That makes sense. She's on the island. And climb aboard, the open sea calls. Boat map. Off to the open sea with us then. I'll leave all the navigation to you while I stay down in the engine room. Tap the feather icon to access your navigation chart. Just draw a line and the ship will follow that exact path. Try it out. So yeah, you have your own health bar on the ship. It has 4 hearts right now. It can be expanded upon later. Oh, map guide mentioned, yes. Oh, almost forgot. See the engine on the right? Tap stop to stop. Resume course, tap go. While at sea, you want to look around at the sea, touch the screen's edge. Stay alert up there. Touch up, down, left, right. Look in all directions. You can also make your ship jump, which is really weird. I don't know why you can hop around like a frog, but then again we're French, so French people are frogs. I really don't understand who came up with this idea that the boat can just freaking jump in the air. We're already there. This must be the Isle of Ember that Grandpa was talking about. We're here! A sterling example of my helmsmanship. Impressed, PH? What? You didn't even know where the island was. We sketched our course on the sea chart. Yeah, PH did. What? You piece of fluff. You just don't appreciate the finer points of sailing. But you get me right. Of course I do. There's a sensible lad, see? PH gets it. As captain, I shall assign our little adventure monkey a task. Go find Astrid. Meanwhile, I'll be waiting here to attend to the needs of my fine vessel. What? You're staying behind. You're scared, aren't you? Me scared? I'm never scared, you little fluttering shrimp. You two go on ahead. I'll be breaking my back working on the ship for your sakes. Okay. You are what you eat, and they're a staple of French cuisine, true. One part of the cane enables still means one joins later. much later. Do they though? I mean, traditional cane enables don't. They join at the same time. Tends to be the most French Zelda game, huh? I wonder nobody nobody likes it. True. I am bread must be French too. Wait, what? Yeah, it probably is. It probably is. I've never heard of it, but probably is. Yeah, one thing I do have to say about this game, its OST is not very good. You hear this song that's playing right now, it's like the same two notes over and over again. This is like the entire open field music. That's... Get ready, you're gonna be hearing this all game. And it's not like it's even that great of a song. Fortune teller. Yes, let's go and visit the fortune teller. It's kind of underwhelming. Yeah. Like I said, the music in this game is very weak, annoying. A shame since the game started off with good music. Yeah, this game's strong point is not its music. I promise you that. Feel presence on the other side of this door. Hey, I hear footsteps behind there. This door looks pretty locked to me. What should we do? Hey, let's call out. No. Ready? Okay, call out something now. Loud and clear. No. Hey! Okay, that's probably a little loud, but yeah, you have to shout into the microphone. I don't think you actually just shout that loud, but who's there? Someone heard you. You did it. Are the monsters gone? Get me out of here. It's safe out there. Out here. Who are you? The fortune teller Astrid? Yes, that's right. My name is Astrid. You don't have black hair. You don't look like Astrid at all. Clearly Oscar and Titania are the Cain and Abel. They just save you the trouble of training the red one, the good one, true. I was sitting here to hide from the monsters. I didn't foresee one coming. Can't open the door from the inside. Okay. Okay, hold on. So you mean to tell me this lady just decided to lock herself in this place without any sort of way to get out? Like, I understand that she's doing this to hide from the monsters, but does she just expect to live in there for the rest of her life? Like what? That never made sense to me. Like, what is she like? What? How are you gonna eat? Like, you're just stuck in that room for the rest of your life. Where's your bow and horse? She gave them up. I don't know. It's Kevin in Japanese there. Therefore, he's based. Female behavior, to be honest. I like how that's what he opens up with, is female behavior. But it makes sense. Hey, Camaro. I don't know who you are, but would you open it? Nope. You're gonna starve. What? How rude. Well, you're the one that locked herself into a room for no reason. It's kind of your fault for having a skill issue. If you help me, I'll give you whatever you want. This is definitely a female moment. Won't you help me open the door? No way! How rude. Oh, it's one of those cycle things. Thank you, and good luck, because this will be tricky. You see the map hanging beside the door? That map is somehow the key to opening the door. Unfortunately, only my assistant Kaio knows the secret of it. Okay, got it. So we have to find Kaio to learn the secret. Hold on, Astrid. We'll get you out of there as soon as possible. Or, I just remember how to do this, I think. Okay, I don't think it'll let me do it yet. It's like, you locked yourself in there, unlock yourself out if you want so bad. Yeah, it's like, why? Oh, why did she do that? I hate video games that do that fake answer BS. It's kind of dumb. It's like, your answer doesn't actually matter. There's a correct response and an incorrect response. The incorrect response doesn't do anything. Now, the games that do it actually pretty interestingly are the ones that actually do have different branches for whenever you answer differently. I like those sorts of games where your dialogue options genuinely do matter. But unfortunately, they seem to be in the minority of games. You must hate Awakening then. I don't need approval. Pectites look kind of weird in this game. A fallen adventurer, look, PH. Oh yeah, Kamaru. We decided to name Link PH because he's blonde like PH, and this game's abbreviation is PH. Brute force will get you nowhere. Ah, it's a ghost! Get him, PH! Ah, oh, wait, give me some warning before you come at me. I must look really bad, but I swear, I'm not a bad ghost. Well, to be honest, he doesn't look like an evil ghost. My name is Kaio. I used to work for Astrid, the fortune teller. Oh, look what just become of you, poor thing. You believe in fate, and it's not so bad. I do feel much lighter. Of graver concern, though, is what's happened to Astrid. It haunts me. She's gonna starve to death in there. We just saw Astrid. She asked us to open the door that locks her in. What? So Miss Astrid is alright? Well then, please open the door for me. I'll tell you the secret. The 3 torches on this island are the key to understanding. Keep that in mind, and you may be able to open the door. 1 torch is right there. Make a note on your map, lest you forget. Please take care of Astrid. Shut up, oh wow, you really hate her. You really do hate her. Died for Astrid? Get out now, Catry. The Sims die for her. Sims die for her. Yeah. Yeah, Catry, you're gonna die. It's not worth it. Boy, this is the wrong house. You know what's worse than a bad ghost? A French ghost. True. So her assistant is dead? Yeah. I think he was killed in the eruption or something, or I'm not entirely too sure. Let's go in here. Would die for her and she'd still pick Macalo. Yeah, true. She would. Ungrateful woman. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna give me the wrong answer. Because it's gonna be like, no, that's not specific enough. You touch the right places. Thank you for opening the door. I'm finally free to go outside again. Like I said, does this woman just plan on starving to death here? Like, I mean, once the monsters are gone, what are you gonna do? You know? Like, if Link didn't show up, if just like no one shows up to this island and no one freaking lives here besides her anymore, she was just gonna die. She was just gonna starve to death. That's what was gonna happen. You best the monsters who guard me, so you are no ordinary travelers. May I ask your names? Nope. But don't be modest. This is PH and I'm Ciela. Nice to meet you. PH, it evokes kindness and strength in the same breath. Lovely name. Now tell me, what brought you to our island? You can't have forgotten your purpose for coming to the island. Something important brought you here? A ship. Peach is looking for his friend who was taken by the ghost ship. Astrid, we were hoping you might have some insights. Is that so? Well, the ghost ship came to our island a few days ago. That's why I was hidden away to escape its ruinous reach. And starved to death, apparently. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Kaio since then. Yeah, about that, well, Kaio, he's, I see. I sensed it. Just as I foresaw, but it was destiny. Well, life has little use for mourning, so Kaio thought. Shall I tell you a fortune? Sure. Where is my horse? Where is my horse? That's perfect. If any others are with you, please bring them along with you to my chambers. Assemble yourselves and I will join you after I make preparations. Confound it! You'd think that someone who sees the future would be on time now. They only can see that they won't be on time. Where is Astrid? Let's get our fortunes told and be done with it. Greetings. Now, if everyone is here, we can begin. I guess Astrid is now a shaman. I don't know. With my eyes to the future, a sinister darkness, the mighty sea, and the voice of a sacred light. I see it. I shall speak. Listen with your hearts. If you really want to find the ghost ship, PH, you must be ready to clash with the very darkness itself. Knowing that, do you still want to rescue Tetra? Yikes. Really, if that's the path you've chosen, so shall it be. What? PH? Treasure? I mean Tetra. What about Tetra? You're planning to help her, right? No. Now stop joking around. I say you'll help out Tetra. No. Stop joking around. I can't. Apparently. I believed you. I believed you all along. Without a doubt, yeah. Despite me saying no. Now let's talk to Astrid. Swap Cielo with Kaio. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I foresaw your return. It's your fate, of course. Many trials will await you, however. Do you still plan on saving Tetra from the ghost ship? Yes. Oh, very nice. The honesty in your eyes is crystal clear, despite me saying no several times. Now make haste to the Temple of Fire on the summit of this island. You must defeat the power of darkness that haunts that place. You will then find that you need to open the path that lies ahead of you. You have it within you to alter your doomed course of events, PH. But the light that seeks your help is growing faint. Please hurry. Power of darkness, eh? Hey, kid! I, just remembered, I have to go polish the, ship's rudder. Later, kid. Jeez, what's with Blindbeck? Oh, let's just let him be and hurry to the temple. So yeah, that's it. First temple time. Pretty much. It's pretty much the time for the first temple. Yeah, that's right. This game puts a bit of a twist on it. You don't go and access the forest temple. You get to the fire temple first. Actually, there is no forest temple in this game. Spoiler alert. I mean, there sort of is, but it's not like a forest temple, if that makes sense. Like, it's in a wooded area, but it's not actually a forest temple, if that makes sense. I like how you can open the door from like 20 feet away. It makes no sense. You have Fest 24/7 with her. Yeah, Cielo, I already kind of did that. You're slow. Oh, okay, buddy. Chill. Thank you. Hurt from water? Yeah, hurt from water while trying to jump across the bridge. Hey, Tektite, die. Why do you take so many hits to kill, buddy? That's not okay. You don't do that. It's erupting! Look! The volcano's erupting! Watch out for falling rocks now! I don't think I will. 3 slashes to kill. Honestly, this is probably one of the tamest volcano eruptions in the series. Because they're very easy to dodge the rocks. Once the rocks don't even hit you, like they're not even close to you. Pause, just talk when it happened. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But the entrance is sealed. Not for long, it's not. There we go. What is the mic on the 3DS? I can't tell. There we go. I don't know how well this mic's gonna work, guys, so that's a little concerning. I hope Cielo gets hit by one. Dang. Link's a Smash player? Of course water hurts him? Okay, that's interesting. Now we can enter the temple. We did it. Let's go face into the power of darkness. What do you mean, power of darkness? It's pretty bright in there because it's fire. Ugh, so hot. Well, what do you think it was going to be cold in here? Oh no, there are flames everywhere. You better not touch them. Don't go and burn yourself. Too late. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Okay. So make haste, make note of the one safe path. Of the one true path. Actually, this is really easy to do. You don't need to do that. Wait, I just remembered. I drew PH fan art forever. At first I realized the Mang's mom. Like, why are you drawing... Why? But you mean Phantom Hourglass, okay. Do you still have it? Kind of curious. When Cielo's like, don't touch the fire or it'll get burnt. Wait, you drew fan art of that? Okay, that's funny. I need to see this. I need to see that. That is a very odd thing to draw fan art of, but I do think that'd be pretty amusing to see. I wonder what that means. Well, let's make note of it. Go ahead, copy the... Okay, yeah, I don't need that explained to me. Oh, is this what I think it is? No, it's not. At least I don't think it is. What is a fan art PH branching on Whistler? Belt's asking the real questions here. Get a small key. Okay, nice. Yeah, Phantom Hourglass dungeons are pretty short. I bet you can do this within 20 minutes. I bet you. You can sort of see the trapdoors. They're a little bit hard to see, but they are visible before they actually open up. They're a little bit lighter. They're like patches of lighter lore, if that makes sense. Bomb something bomb. Okay, that doesn't make much sense. Or do we go back? Okay, I think we go back. What's this with Cielo? You can keep wishing, but you're wishing that all game. I'm sorry. Actually, no. There is a moment that I think Cielo gets kidnapped or something. Not kidnapped, but she gets kind of trapped or something. If I ate a fairy, do you think it would taste like meat or candy? Probably like mist or something. And I don't mean the character Intelius. I just mean, like, it probably wouldn't even have, like, a solid texture. Okay, this is the area I'm thinking of. Mini-boss time. Well, if you can even call this a mini-boss, I don't really call it a mini-boss. The fairy emote? I don't. Oh! It doesn't look like a fairy. I see it now that you mention it, but it doesn't really look like a fairy. That's right, we already got the dungeon item, which is the boomerang. The boomerang in this game is kind of interesting, because, well, it just kind of works. You just draw a path for it. You don't really have to aim. So I'm going to show you what you can do with the boomerang. Is there any reason a boomerang should work with that? No, but it's fun. There we go. That's black. When Celia gets kidnapped, like with on face. On should have stayed kidnapped. At least that's cool. It is pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, let's go look at this. There we go. Best boomerang. I would say so. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Or is it? No, no, no. This is where I need to go. Go. There have been only been for the boomerang. What do you mean? Yeah, we can't abandon Lineback. He's too cool. Oh, okay, I don't mean to hit that. Okay. Where are we? There we go. Doing money. Oh, Zelda dungeon's always giving me random money. Their chests. This house Kamoshida's a hero. True. There we go. Why is bro just spitting? He's just spitting right there. He doesn't even care. That is a waste of, It's a waste of energy there, buddy. It's canon, yeah, it is canon. The fire dungeon. Yeah, we're probably about to beat it, actually. If anything. Because it is not very long. Probably about 2/3 of the way through the dungeon already. The weird goo monsters here. Oh, okay. I know what this is for. I don't know what the mic is on the 3DS, that's the problem. There you go. That's the issue, I don't know where the mic is on the 3DS. Bruh. Why would they do that? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I love doing stupid crap like this. I don't think Bill wants to save Shinji. That's the problem. Whoa, what's this? It looks so ominous. No, it doesn't. It looks schizophrenic. That's what it looks like. That was based? What was based? No, I'd really like to save my favorite Persona character. Well, I meant the Shinji and Yakuza. I was like, I don't think you want to save him. Come on. $50 wager? Okay, what's your wager? What's your wager, Rizu? I foresee another wager that Rizu's gonna lose, but sure, let's see it. What does Rizu wager? Oh, he wagers $50, but for what? Boss key. Just how memorable he is? I guess he isn't that memorable, is he? Local Fleather Biscuits $80 to Soul Streamer. Might as well just call it that, yeah. Because that's what it pretty much is. But let's hear his terms. Let's hear his terms first. Let's hear his terms. Step into the blue light. So yeah, this is... It warps you up. Let's see. If you beat this game deathless, I'll donate $50, but for every death, you lose $10. You go to 0, you have to use a random number generator to pick your next final Iron Man. Deal. Deal. Bro thinks this is gonna be like... Bro thinks it's gonna be like Skyward Sword. This game is easy, man. That's a free $50. That's a free freaking $50. That's the freest $50 in my life. Bro, I bet you I could do this, no problem. That's actually very funny. That is pretty funny, yeah. That is really funny. I can't even think of that many instances in the game that would genuinely put that much pressure on me. The hardest part of this game would probably be actually the boat segments, because you only have a few hearts. You don't have that many. Unless you get the golden ship parts. That's the thing. They'll introduce later, there'll be ship parts, and if you get a certain set, it gives you more health. And if you get the golden set, you get 8 hearts. But that's very rare, and pretty much you don't expect that. That's never really gonna happen legitimately on a playthrough. Well, it can, but you'd be absurdly lucky. Playing hard and die 6 times, then the RNG rolls a 2. Be careful, okay, PH. But sure, I mean, if this was like Spirit Tracks, That bet you may very well win, but Phantom Hourglass, nah, I got this in the bag. I got this in the bag. This is probably one of the easier Zelda games. Alright, first boss time already. Blaz, Master of Fire. Now, the boss music in Phantom Hourglass goes kind of hard. Uh-oh, I did it the wrong way. Didn't go the way I wanted it to. I thought it would split by now. Oh, dang, he actually can eat you. Whoa, okay. That might not work. Wow. What's your opinion on Super Mario? I don't have much of an opinion on it. Oh no, Blaz is casting the Mang Spiral Meteor, yeah. Yeah, Rizu might be like, dang, I made the wrong bet. Weird name. Yeah, it is a weird name. I am Leaf, Spirit of Power, not the Thresha character. It's spelled wrong. It can't be Leaf. Serve the Ocean King. I owe you thanks for defeating the evil wizard. You broke the seal, so now I'm free. Look, PH. The Spirit of Power Leaf. This must all be what Astrid was talking about. Please help us. We need your strength. I was locked away with the Ocean King years ago. But now, I can't feel the Ocean King's presence. I wonder what happened to him. If I come with you, maybe I can find out. If you need it, I will gladly lend a hand. Whether that one tastes like a strawberry. No, obviously it tastes like a raspberry. Wait, is Leaf a girl? I don't know. Do we know? We know Ciella's a girl. I don't freaking know about Leaf. Leaf may be a boy. I don't know. You should go tell Astrid now. I'm not going to. This is my secret. You can't know. Be fine with a raspberry. The spirit named Leaf was trapped on a volcano island? That's some irony. Yeah, I even as a kid I was like, wait, shouldn't he be named like Flame or something? Doesn't really make much sense. Like, that's how the elements work. Leaf is a unisex name. But like I don't think it's a name at all. I mean, yeah, if it's spelled like Leaf in Thracia, then I feel like it'd be a guy's name, but like I don't know like the plant, the plant leaf. I don't know. We're okay with stuff erupting, PH. I'll bet it's because you defeated all the monsters. Come on, let's go tell Astrid now. Let's not. This sounds so goofy. Alright, time to go back to Astrid. Hey kids, so you able to defeat all the monsters? Well, Astrid's waiting. Well done, you defeated the power of darkness. Thus you've broken the seal that imprisons spirit. You need to move ahead. Ultimately, you will need 3 spirits: power, wisdom, and courage. Courage mentioned! When you have all 3, you'll possess the power to find the ghost ship. Now 2 spirits remain, but their locations are veiled to me at present. I see another clue for you to find in the Temple of the Ocean King on Murkay. And to further your efforts, I give you this. May help you in battle. Good to know I've made some meme fodder. What's a spirit gem? There are many for each spirit. Find as many as you can. I'm an Astrid fan now. I see that somewhere on the seas, you can raise a spirit's power from 10 gems. The light that seeks your aid grows weaker still. There's no time to lose. You actually did it! Now we're getting even closer to getting rich, PH. Hoo-ha! I'm excited. He's so self-centered. Well, I sense that man will prove to be an asset and not an anchor. In time. I hope you're right. Okay, let's quickly sail back to Murkay, PH. No. It's the canon name of the female protagonist in Kanto. Yeah, I guess it's true, isn't it? They're wrong. Her name's Green Blue, but still, yeah. I guess it's true. I guess that is true, technically, yeah. I didn't think about that. So are you, Ciela. True. Taking so long. I was about to leave here. I was about to leave you here, PH. What, lying back? What are you going on about? Suspect that we're hot on trail 1 Toad Wealth. Don't you suspect that the light that needs finding is really a shiny treasure? I really don't think so. Anyway, let's head back to Murkay Island. Sure. Haven't forgotten anything, have you? Okay, let's be off. Alright, let's... Untold Infinite Wealth? It's a Yakuza reference, obviously. Way before the game even came out. Well, not Yakuza itself, but Infinite Wealth. Yeah, definitely. Murkay Island. Yeah, if anything kills us, it's gonna be on the seas. It's not gonna be on land. Your health is a lot more constrained on the boat. Speaking of the boat, we got the practical bridge. Okay, so we can actually customize our ship. It hasn't really been introduced to us, but we can do this. No, not that. What's it gonna be? I ain't got all day. Okay, so we can't see it right now because it hasn't... We don't have enough parts. I think in Spirit Tracks, just like one non-default component will raise your heart. And this one, I don't believe it works like that. So we'll need more parts of that same set to improve our health. But speaking of health, well, one, we could buy the power gem, although it's too expensive right now. We'll buy it later, probably in another stream. We could, however, buy a purple potion, which is pretty much a fairy. Purple potions are pretty much fairies in this game. They revive you if you die. So we'll go get one of those. And yeah, they actually do work on the boat, I believe. Even though it makes no sense. Not that I think I'll actually need it to revive myself, but... So we're back to the Temple of the Ocean King. Now this is actually what a lot of people criticize. The Temple of the Ocean King. And for understandable reason, because you have to revisit it several times, and that kind of sucks. Yeah, the game gets a lot of flack for this, because the Temple of the Ocean King is not very fun, and you have to visit it several times. Which gets pretty tedious, as you might imagine. This is a place where you have to draw a triforce. Yes, yes it is. This is where you have to draw things. Hey, wait, wait! You push yourself that hard from the beginning, you won't last. I understand wanting to hurry, but don't waste your energy. Very picky triforce draw. Yeah, it can be a little annoying, can't it? Don't forget this cursed temple can suck the life out of you. I know you have to search for clues to find the spirits, but we need some sort of strategy. Just going at it like this. Hey, you know, I mean, if you say you want to go it alone, then who am I to stop you? What? You're trying to put all the work on PH again? If you know it's dangerous, shouldn't you be helping too? Well, yeah, kid. The temple is a little dangerous. Not a place for, kids. If you go in, well, you might not make it very far. That's not exactly true. What? Grandpa. I'm impressed you managed to free the spirit of power. You are strong, but even if you follow the ghost ship, you'll be fine. PH. Get up on that altar. Okay. Is it Fargus or FP7? No. This game is not an FP7 reference. Now, PH, take the Hourglass! You got the fan Hourglass, roll credits. Mysterious hourglass filled with golden sand. You now hold the legendary Phantom Hourglass, PH. As long as you carry it, this temple cannot drain the light from you. Woohoo! As long as we have this, we can search for clues for the spirit. However, you are only safe as long as sand remains in the top of the hourglass. When all the sand is drained to the bottom, your life too will be drained. It's an hourglass. Can't you just flip it over again? No. Once the sand of hours has drained, its power is lost. It needs the light of the sun to restore its physical power. Mystical power, sorry. Oh, I get it. So we just have to go out to the temple again. The sand inside the Phantom Hourglass is called the Sand of Hours. The beast you defeated in the Temple of Fire held some grains of it. It is said to be made of force gems of the Great Spirit, the Ocean King. It gives deep strength to whoever holds its power. From now on, you must defeat monsters and collect their Sands of Hours. For the more sand you place in the hourglass, the longer its power will last. The sea chart we found in this temple showed where to find the captured spirit. If that's the case, then the location of the other two spirits. I bet there's another clue hidden somewhere in this temple. I just know it. I won't stop you, PH. Dive deeper into the mystery, but keep the Phantom Hourglass in hand. Remember how Astrid was saying that the sacred light was fading? Got to hurry, PH. So how do you know so much, old man? That long story is not ready to surface yet, but all will come with time. For now, you must find the ghost ship. That's right, a mountain of treasure awaits, ready to leap into my pockets. Up to it, PH. Put some steam in your engines and get exploring this temple, kid. In other words, time limits. Yeah, like I said, this is by far the most criticized aspect of Phantom Hourglass. And yeah, as a kid, I hated this too. As an adult, it's okay. It's not really that big of a deal. I'll tell you, but not right now for some reason. Steam engines? Yes. Spirit Track reference. So long the Phantom Hourglass will protect you from the curse. Azura moment. There actually is Azure later in the game. I'm not going to say what that is. Those of you who know, know. Those of you who don't, you'll have to find out in the future stream. Find the next clue to the ghost ship before the sand runs out, then escape. Linebeck is speaking my language, I knew he was cool. Start to suck the life out of you. Remember to keep an eye on the time you have left. This isn't too hard. This is the door of power. Use my strength to open it. Tap the door and let's go even deeper into the temple. You know, so this is actually... As a kid, I struggled with this a lot more. Where I would run out of the time. Now, see, here's the thing. The game doesn't explain it exactly that well. But here's the idea. When your sand runs out, you don't just instantly die. So if you're thinking it's like, oh, whenever you know, like when you're underwater, and it gets that timer out, and once it goes down, you don't just, like, you just die. That's not how it works here. Your life will gradually drain out. Like, I remember when we were rescuing Linebeck the first time, how it was gradually draining out. That's what happens. So in other words, if you have potions, you can actually go without time for quite a while. I wonder if there's a way to hack the game so you have to progress without the hourglass. I'm sure it's possible, but it's probably actually pretty hard. If the sand of the hourglass runs out, you die in real life. That's the game's main song. But yeah, you die in real life if you run out of the hourglass in the game. Hey, it's an enemy. You know what to do. Wait, PH, the evil that cursed this temple made these monsters. Phantoms are very dangerous enemies. Their armor is nearly impenetrable, and they strike very hard. Does that mean you can't defeat them? There has to be a way. Well, all you can do is sneak by the phantoms so they don't see you. You can watch their movements on your map. This is where the phantoms are. The cone shows where they are looking. It also shows, I believe, the limit of their sight. I could be wrong on that one, though. So we have to sneak around like thieves, eh? What if we're seen? They see you. Run straight for the safe zone. By safe zone, do you mean there's purple space on the ground? Oh yeah, the sand stopped moving in the hourglass when we were in one. That's right, those purple tiles on the floor are safe zones. This temple's curse makes it a dangerous place, but it's not all bad. There's safe zones remain as places that evil can't get to. So, okay, so if a phantom spots you, just run to a safe zone. That's easy. Right, PH? Yes. Let's go, PH. Don't let a phantom see you. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how this works. I think I remember. So yeah, we don't want to get seen by this guy. Or that guy. You've been spotted. Quick, run to a safe zone. So yeah, as you can see, you can't do damage to them. Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Hourglass, yeah. Free Metal Gear now, but not as fun as Metal Gear, probably. Stealth missions in Zelda games typically don't end up being that fun. Unfortunately. I don't remember where things are. Yeah, they will try to hit you, if they get close enough to you. But, obviously, he couldn't get that close, so he couldn't do it. Okay, so... First order of business, we go, over here. That guy doesn't even seem to notice the fire is about now. Actually, the Yiga Clan hideout is the best thing ever. Zelda only does great stealth sections. Yeah. These guys, the skeletons, just give you some tips. They're just like, oh yeah, by the way, you can do this. What was the time about 9/11 base? I didn't even notice that. I'm so proud of myself. We got a key. Okay, that's not gonna work. Bro, you can't walk through walls, idiot. Ah. By the way, these guys always walk down the same corridors. Typically speaking. I think later in the game they can vary a little bit in where they move, but on this early in the game they don't. They just walk down the same path over and over and over again. Is your favorite black person in gaming? Mr. Game & Watch. Obviously. Mr. Game & Watch, of course. This guy doesn't move. Which is a bit quicker. You will get that witch later. You will get that. Uh-oh. Oh, dang, you may get your wish. Yeah, you got your wish. But they don't do that much damage, unfortunately, for you. They knock out more time out of you than anything. That's the most annoying part, they knock time out of you. Oh, you just go right. Okay, I was just being dumb. No, they don't insta-kill. Phantoms don't insta-kill. That'd be kind of scary if they did. Just a time penalty, which could get you killed later on, but in this case, it's not. Yeah, sorry, Reezy. Like I said, your gamble was not particularly in your favor, let's just say. Okay. It's Sack's time, bro. This is a title with a gimmick as its name. Well, yeah, a lot of games do that, though. We'd already be playing guidance. This is main Breath of the Wild, so true. I don't remember how this works. I am running pretty low on time, though. Like, you wouldn't think it, but I actually am doing pretty poorly. Of course, I could always go up and restart this if I need to, without actually dying. I don't know how to spawn in the key. I don't remember how that works. Where's his hint? Crap. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of them, but... Not crap. Because I don't remember how in the world to release a key. Not really, no. Yeah, I can't seem to remember how in the world this works. There's supposed to be a key here, but I don't know where to set it off. Yeah, like, what is this? The blocks? I don't understand what the purpose of that is. Or is it this? Oh, okay, I'm stupid. Man, you know, reason why I win this, not from the reason he thinks, but because I'm just really rusty on this game. Well, you don't die that quickly, though, that's the thing. Ah, crap. Ah, dang it! God. Okay, this is by far the worst I've ever done. This is maybe the first time I ever played this game. Gonna eat some ice cream, have fun. Just do it like 5 more times, please, and thank you now. Nah. In fact, you're not even gonna get the pleasure of getting it once. Treasure. The clue to the ghost ship rests on this floor, just a little further. Yeah, the old pods can actually help you out. See this? I got more time. There's not many of them, though. They're not too common. We got a fortune. We got a triangle. I wonder what you're supposed to do with it. I don't know. There's a force gem stolen from the Ocean King by the hands of evil. You'll need the power of force gems to open a door and delve deeper. So what are you supposed to do with this force gem? Throw it there. I can see it over here. There's pedestals where the force gems go. Place all force gems here and the door will open. Oh, so you have to do is take the force gems there. Be careful, you'll move a lot slower when you're carrying a big force gem. If random sees you and you don't think you can get away, don't be a hero, drop the force gem and run to a safe zone. Simple, right, PH? Go look out for the phantoms and lug those force gems around. Okay. Based? Everyone's getting ice cream. That makes the spike traps no longer an issue. You do not want to be seen by these guys, because that'll make it a lot harder. Because the little flame trap right there will set up if you get spotted. Don't be a hero, they can't use horse slayers, yeah. That's the real reason you shouldn't be a hero. They can't use horse slayers. Oh right, you can't, yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe something fairly ballsy. Okay, idea. Okay, never mind, that didn't quite work. But that did! Yeah, you can kill phantoms in just like a really creative way. Like, I could probably get rid of this guy too. Hey, look. Loser. You do not have me now. Look, I'm gonna kill this guy. Do something fairly baldy instead, true. See? Kill both, you get an item. Yeah, I know, but I can't reach it right now. I can get it later, though. I just have to re-kill them. But it makes traversing this floor a lot less of a headache. You don't have to worry about these idiots constantly springing the fire trap. I mean, I had ice cream earlier, so... Oh, wait, there's no fog in this room. Look, it's not a fog of war. The hourglass has stopped and your life isn't being drained. This place isn't cursed yet. I think we can finally relax. Except, there's nothing to this place. Let's check this place out. This is just the top of that place we saw earlier. Dying means death, yeah, I know, right? If I die in real life. We got the Northwestern Sea chart. Isn't that just nice? We can explore a new area of the sea, even though it's all dusty. People die when they are killed, so true. We got another sea chart, but it looks different from the last one. Hey, now we can explore new areas of the sea. Let's show Linebeck. Alright then. It's really easy for me to deal with that. And that's understandable. We're going to video called I beat every final game without jumping. What? You don't jump in any final game. Doesn't make any sense. The jump attack. This is true. That is true. That is true. Alright, so... Oh, hey, you. Does that ship of yours have a cannon? No. That makes sea life easier, or at least louder. That's all I know. That's all I know. I heard you can get them from a guy named Edo on an isle to the south. Okay. And? Did I ask? Hey, you finally made it. Find the sea chart? Linebeck, you're lucky to have us around doing all the hard work. Yes, we found the new sea chart. Hey, let me see that. The chart we need to sail into the sea that's up north. But we still don't know the location of the ghost ship. Well, blow me down to the ground. The chart's so dusty that I can't read it. Make yourself useful and clean it up, will you, PH? True. I mean, I knew it all along. I knew it was hidden there. It's clearly a very difficult challenge. Jumping is a staple of Fire Emblem, yeah, obviously. Massive staple of Fire Emblem, obviously. But was it a sixth sense for such things? I'm not falling for it, Linebeck. You didn't know that was there. Don't pretend to know what I don't know. Anyway, I bet his spirit's right there. So let's get going to that island. Okay, then once we set sail, I'll explain how to go to the Northwestern Sea. Let's be off. And come aboard, the open sea calls. A Jew! Yes, that's what he was gonna say, obviously. Oh, we have a new sea chart. Let's set a course north and explore. I'll tell you what I know about how to navigate your way up there. The sea chart of the Northwestern Sea covers a whole area north of here. So draw a course to the top of the sea chart until you see Northwestern Sea. So, we don't actually have to do what he says, because it's kind of stupid. We just want to go over here, I think. Pretty much I'm just saving us time. Lambic could very well have been shouting about seeing a Geo on the horizon. Yeah, obviously. Hey, see that weird thing that just surfaced, PH? It's called a sea trap, and we're headed right for it. Can't attack it, so we only have one option. Make the ship jump over it. Have the jump arrow at the screen's bottom to jump, but only at the right time. Yeah, see? I didn't jump at the right time. Yeah, so we meet up against a seawall. And some twisters. I don't really like where this is headed. Yeah, so we can't really go here unless we want to go wreck our ship and kill ourselves. Sorry, PH. Or not PH. Sorry, Rizu. We don't want to do that. What robbed you from sailing the seas? There we go. What? Another? But there's only one of those, jeez. Balm Garden, that's where I live. Don't dox me, guys. I live in Balm Garden. Hey, nice to meet ya. I'm gonna give him the nasal voice. I know, like, I don't want to greet ya, but I'm here to deliver mail. What? Took your ear off. Yep, the postman is for special delivery. Your name is, got it right here. Isn't it PH? I'm sure I'll be carrying special deliveries for you at some point. So I'd appreciate it if you did, you know, shoot me with a slingshot. Sir, there's no slingshot in this game. Thanks for understanding. I may also need you to sign for deliveries. Thanks. On that note, see you around the sea, sir. You're an old troon zoomer? What does that even mean? I'm not a troon. Just I hope you're not. Hello there. You've come to Edo's garage, that is Master Edo's shop. I'm Fuzo's apprentice. And you, oh nice to meet you, PH. What, you want a cannon? Sorry, little guy, but we don't have any ready to sell, not yet. Master's working on one, though, so he's withdrawn to his workroom. Yep, he's gone and locked himself in there until he's done concentrating. If you really want a cannon, then go speak with the Master. You can go around the island to reach the back door. Dangerous, though. Being old is kind of trim-coded? How? They 41% themselves before they even get old. So, Fujo the Apprentice? It's Kid Icarus, but that was... true. The back door's never locked, so that's your ticket to beat the Master. I'll be happy to open the gate that leads to the rest of the island. Follow me. Therefore, old equals troon. But that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Wouldn't there be very few boomer troons, if anything? But he can't get cannons? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why are the French like this? Because they're French? It's a bee, let's kill it. I think Rudo King would really like this part of the stream. Just killing a bunch of bees. You know what? Hey, hey, leave me alone. This ain't a bee, this is a wasp. A bee would leave you alone, a wasp would not. Look at it the other way, they 41% themselves as their midlife crisis. Well, it prevents them from getting truly old, you know? I think that might not be milk anymore. Probably not. Bomb flowers? Sign me up. What do we got here? Another power gem. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. What the heck? Yeah, it's official. I don't know what I'm doing. What? I typed out incest at first. That works too. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I actually don't know what I'm trying to do. I may have screwed this up. Not yet, Mario. You unlock one after you get 10. You somehow managed to trap yourself. That's impressive. It is. Because I don't think I've ever struggled with this before. I just forgot. I forgore. Oh yeah, you just move it this way. No, you don't. You don't just move it this way. Oh, I forgot you can move it this way. I don't understand what you mean by that. Oh hey, Abyssal Dragon. Maybe the ghost ship. Don't grab the heart container and leave the dungeon, then visit the... Oh, I know what you're talking about. If I remember. Remind me when I get there, because I'm not getting there today. But yeah, I'll try to do it. I'll try to do it. If I can do it, I will. W indeed. I agree. If I can remember to do it, I will do it. Also, thank you, Abyssal Dragon. Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Well, I mean, I saw you in mainstream, but I mean, over here I haven't seen you in a while. Despite trying hard to get the Intis glitch. Wait, why would he try to do that? Doesn't make sense. He doesn't want it. Must blow up all these rocks. Did the glitch to be funny. See, there you go. Did it to be funny. It is an FE4, I guess. I don't know, I'm not blaming you or anything like that. I'm just surprised to see you. Let's see here. Let's still make some money here. What's this? Alright, this is where we gotta blow up, huh? Do enjoy Phantom Hourglass. Well, you're gonna enjoy this run then. I just started it today. Let's see here. We get over to the rock. Maybe not. That is a bit of a... Oh, this is probably closer, yeah. There we go. That worked much better. When it's not timed. True. But, honestly, I don't really mind it that much. Oh, what's the... How do we get over there? Give me a sec. I guess I missed that, huh? Must kill the bees. Oh, I got a treasure map. That's not very useful. At 20-30 FPS. Yeah, this is not a game you probably want to emulate. Probably not. You probably want to play on the actual hardware because it just doesn't run very well without actual hardware. Okay, we're gonna have to go all the way around, which kind of sucks, but it won't take very long. No, not that. So, hey, I did get the treasure, though. I did get the treasure. So, it's not that I failed. There's a large rupee on this island? Yeah. I think that sounds about right. Maybe. But you may have to dig there, which I don't have the ability to do. Where is the tree? Oh! And it fell into the water. Wow, isn't that just nice? That was 200 rupees, by the way. A big red rupee is 200 rupees. It was very weak on its own. Okay, fair enough. But I mean the controls, they would not translate well at all. Yes, yes, I'm the owner of this shop, Edo. What do you want? Huh? What? You demand a cannon? You impressed me. You braved this dangerous isle for one of my cannons. Or sea shrimp, you got a good eye. But know that my cannons are works of explosive art, crafted from choice parts. So you'd better believe that you're gonna call up big rupees for one. You have the guts to hear how much? Yes. Don't blame me if you drop a load of rupees in my shop. Ready? I'll say it! You ready, guy? I'm serious, I'm gonna say it! I'm gonna say it. It's going for the steep price of 50 rupees. You big enough to pony up 50 whole rupees? Stunned? Yeah. Did you think you were dealing with small potatoes here? Ha! I mean, 50 rupees would buy you a lot of good life on this isle. No one could blame you if you couldn't pay. Buy it? Yeah. What? Where do you get 50 rupees? Doesn't matter, I guess, just as long as you cough up the cash. Okay, take it. So, we got artillery. This is how you defend yourself on the ship. You just go and bomb things. I had the guidebook. Oh, okay. I've never had it. I'm gonna get my shower. I'll be back if I can, despite not being a fan of this game. This is fun. Is it? 50 rupees. Yeah, he really wants to blow you away with that. Next, I'm gonna devise a salvage arm that can pull treasure from the seafloor. See you later, shrimp. Just use the door there to get back to the dock. He means this one, which is folded open or something. I don't know.
Special delivery, watch out, incoming.
This is extortion here.
This is a letter from the postmaster to you, PH. Here's what it says. To PH, you're getting this. I guess that means my new postman is working out so far. So, I'd like to make an unusual request. He's as good as a new hire gets. He's as diligent and efficient as they come. I've got no complaints. I want to keep it that way, so be nice to the postman now. He really is a good kid. From the postmaster. And that's it. Wow, kind of embarrassing. Not like I wrote it, but it was odd to read out loud. Anyway, sign here, will ya?
Okay, then. I have no idea how to write cursive uppercase H's, so... Did I just say H? I'm not European.
Good, that wraps it up. See you later.
Yeah, do you want to set sail? Then get on board. Full steam ahead. I was kind of waiting for someone to compare to the wager. Well, oh. Draw something funny next time? I don't know if I'll get it next time, but sure. If I can remember. My favorite letter, H. Yeah, I don't understand why people say it like that. Just like George Washington. Like, bruh. Now that we have a big cannon, I better show you how to handle that thing. Just tap anything you see and the cannon flies at it. Have a blast with it, kid. Okay. A pair of towers? The base? My chat is very based. I think you can shoot the seagulls. See, look, you can also do that. I don't understand why the cannon just disappeared. It's really weird. It just, like, retreats back into your ship. It's so strange. And that's a monkey. Or at least it sounds like one. Get out of the way, monkey. Sea monkey. That's what I call them, sea monkeys, because that's what they sound like. If monkeys lived in the sea, they would sound like that. Enemy sighted. No, it wasn't. Hang on a moment, PH. Look. Could that be the... That's right. It's the toast ship. It has resurfaced at last. I'm done attempting to find shiny deoxys for the day. I'm going to go abroad tomorrow. That's unfortunate. The ghost ship! I can't believe that we're laying eyes on it. Let's follow it. Let's go get our treasure. Hey, you. Dumb Octo. You can try to shoot it, but you won't get much done. Maddening? No, this is not maddening. If it was maddening, this game wouldn't be fun. Wait, where? I don't see anything. I thought it said an enemy appeared, but I don't see that. No way. A bit of in-game knowledge. I don't think you can do it on your first try. I don't recall you can do it on your first try. I think I've tried it on my first try and it didn't work. I could be wrong though, I could be misremembering, but I don't believe you can do it on your first try. Look, if it's not the ghost ship from FE8, yeah, that'd be a problem, wouldn't it? These guys are kind of annoying. They'll just get right in your face. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can do it on your first try. I hated this segment of the game when I was a kid. What? The fog? This is ridiculous. You can't. Oh, okay, then maybe I've misremembered. What? What happened? We're chugging along, making headway there. But you don't think maybe they influenced the ghost ship? Now, what did I hear about that? Oh yeah, it's always surrounded by infernal fog, and that fog leads ships horribly astray. I think it's best that we beat a hasty retreat, PH. Maybe someone on one of the nearby islands knows the way through the fog. And what he means by that is, not here. No, there's no dolls in this game. I don't think anyone has an axe in this game, for that matter. I hate these guys. Uh-oh. Just get... Yesn't. I tried it back when I was younger, it worked. I might have done that in my last playthrough, but it's been like a year since I did that. And Hourglass is one of my lesser played Zelda games, so I could have just forgotten it. I was 8 when it came out? Yes, and I hadn't played it until I was about 10. Actually, I think I was 9 when it came out. First half of the game you can't break or skip. Yeah, I think you have a lot more freedom in the second half of the game. Hey, screw you, Octo. No one asked. Okay, there we go. Molita Island. What an ugly villager. These people look kind of strange, not gonna lie. Can't navigate through the fog, so what are we supposed to do? Can't get to the Chris location on the chart unless we pass through the fog. What do we do? Do you want to ship out? No. Go take care of things and let's ship out soon. No. Oh, don't worry about it. Dozla and Garcia used all sorts of weapons in their supports. I'm sure Dozla knows how to use a dagger now. Does nothing until you get the cyclones. Yeah, you can't do anything at that point. The jamming mailbox, yeah. He's jamming out over there and dancing. Hey. Okay.
Special delivery, watch out, incoming. This is a letter for Astrid. Oh, I can't wait. Good tidings, DMPH. Thank you for your recent help. Try as I might to express my gratitude in words, I cannot do it justice. If there's anything I can do in return, please stop by the Isle of Ember. I know that somewhat of my modest means might have little to offer, but I believe I at least show you the way should you become lost. Sincerely, Astrid. And that's the end of it. Got all that, sir, that I'm out of here.
Wow, he doesn't even give me anything. Doesn't even give me anything. What a cheapskate. I need to change my name to Dan Hans. What? What? I don't get it. I don't know what he means by that. Does anyone know what Rizu's talking about? I don't. I like your nickname for him. What's the recurring side character at this joint? I don't know at this point. Because I don't know. Blind Jew. Done handsome? Okay. I don't really get it. Like I get it now, but like I wasn't able to catch that. I felt like it was some sort of handsome joke there, but I wasn't certain. Say she doesn't like it either. Getting booted is pretty funny, isn't it? Young man, you mustn't go into that cave. Dangerous monsters have been seen there lately. Now be a good boy, don't go anywhere near it. You're not my mom. Also, my mom would not call me young man. She's never called me that in my life. Lady, do you have to go and tell me this stuff? Do you want to sail the island up in the northwestern sea? My husband called that the place the Isle of Gust. He used to talk about how he'd visited that island. My husband was once content to be a fisherman until he left this place. He sought uncharted islands, at least that's what he said when he finally left. He refused to work, instead ruining his boat by braving the northern fog repeatedly. The last time we saw him was over a year ago. My son Romanos, who's at home right now, might know a little more. That boy hasn't worked in a long time either. He's peeved at his dad, I think. He might get upset if you mention the Isle of Gust. Does she call you old man? Yes, she does, obviously. Okay, I guess we go talk to her son. Was taken from graduating high school last year? That sounds like my sister. I don't know if she still does, but she did at some point. Been an elderly man all of his life? Well, to you I have been, because I am older than you. I was born a fully grown man, yes I was. I was 27. Wow, that's kind of impressive. Still a high schooler at 27, that's an accomplishment, I would say. Need something, kid? What? You want to travel to the Isle of Gust? Please don't tell me you're going your own way too. Oh no, he's Link is MGTOW. Link is MGTOW. Oh really? Do it your way? Go your own way? What a bunch of garbage. All this endless babbling about living with a luster adventurer. Can that put the food on the table? Can that make your family happy? Going your own way is no way to survive in this life. My way's a lot better. Staying home, eating cheese. No, that's not the life. Don't eat cheese. Well, I mean, you can eat cheese, but that doesn't sound like a life for me. Yeah, Isle of Gus, don't say another word about it. Figure it out yourself and get out of here. Okay. Wait, kid, come back. Too late. Sorry to unload all that on you, kid. It's just that my dad used to say lots about going his own way to explore, and I got fed up with him. My dad used to talk about getting through the fog and seeing the Isle of Gust. He said something about a specific route for getting through the foggy passage, but only he knew which way to go. There's a cave behind our house, behind your house, where my dad used to escape all the time. He called it his hideaway. You might find details in there, but it's dangerous in there, so go take care of yourself, kid. I have to shave pretty much every day. I don't. I probably should, but... Speaking of dinosaurs, I need to continue reading Part 7. A Man of Taste, Cheese Eater. Agree to disagree, Maki. Baki reference? Oh, what is Baki? I don't know what Baki is. Unless you're talking about Tsubaki, but I don't think you are. Probably right over Hardin's head. Yeah, probably, because I don't know what that is. Shaped like a gourd. Yeah, it is. It's always daddy issues. I mean, to be fair, his dad doesn't sound very responsible. I mean, he just kind of deserted his wife and son. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe this guy's kind of right. I mean, the son is probably right, because, I mean, like, he just deserted his son and wife, so... Nomad? Yeah, I guess so. You don't like pizza? I do like pizza. I don't like a lot of other cheesy things, though. But I think the reason why I like pizza is because it doesn't have a strong cheesy taste, typically. Pizza has a cheese... Like, it has cheese, yes. But it's not like an extremely strong tasting one. If that makes sense. At least usually. If cheese is... If, like, the pizza tastes really cheesy, I don't like it. Like, I like margarita pizza, but the cheese there is a very mild taste. It doesn't have much of a flavor to it. It's mild. It's not extremely strong flavor. It's there. No lasagna? No. Want to get the milk? Totally understandable. Yeah, exactly. For what? Well, if my son has said it's alright. I'm going in. There's no stopping you, is there? The same way. Okay, so you get it then. You fully get it then. You're like, yeah, if it's got like a mild flavor, then it's okay. But if it's, you know, it's got more of a strong taste, and I don't really like it. It just kind of sounds like you prefer mild cheese. Yeah, and I feel like this other sort of cheese I've had has just been like not mild, and I don't like it. Pizza doesn't use a lot of cheese. It doesn't. This is true. You're not wrong. It doesn't use a lot of cheese. Like, I feel like what Americans typically think of when they think of pizza is like the entire... It's like it's coated in cheese. And I'm okay with that. But I've had some pizza where the cheese is actually like really thick. Like, I think there was one pizza I had once where the cheese was like, I swear it was like an inch thick. And I was like, okay, this is too much. Like, I was like it actually started to disgust me. It's hard to make pizza seem disgusting to me, but that actually made me feel a little disgusted. I didn't like that. The cheese should not be that thick. It should not be thick at all. It should be fairly thin, if anything. But yeah, she's right. Margarita pizza, like, the full pizza isn't even covered in cheese. It's like, there's plenty of spots where you just use the tomato sauce. So yeah, the margarita pizza is not very cheesy. It's got cheese on it, but it's not like majority just cheese everywhere. American cheese is nasty. Yeah, maybe it's one of those things. Funnily enough, I do like tacos, but I don't eat them with cheese. Although it's been like half a lifetime since I've had some. They used to be my favorite food, but then for some reason I got really sick one time after eating them, and then I got almost sick again from eating them, and so I was just like, yeah, I don't know. It's not that I dislike tacos. It's just that for some reason they made me sick the last 2 times I ate them, and I didn't really want to take the chance anymore. Is the bottom of the cheese barrel? That's probably true, but like I don't have much exposure to anything else. And when you've had such a bad experience with something, even if it's just because a certain type of cheat, like a certain type of it, you're not gonna want to take a chance with it again. Like, I'm not particularly too, I'm not, oh no, I don't eat that at all in this. Maybe when I was a kid, like a really young kid. I know that stuff isn't even real cheese, I know that. But, like, even like the more authentic cheese, I don't really like. I will say, if someone said, okay, you have to eat some cheese, and you have no choice in the matter, but you can choose what type of cheese, I would probably choose mozzarella. Because, like, shredded mozzarella is at least, it's not extremely strong taste, and I actually find it fairly tolerable. Like, there have been times when my mom would be making homemade pizza, and I'd be like, can you save some little bits of the shredded mozzarella? And she would let me have, like, a little bit that was left in the bag, and I would actually like that. I actually did like that. But, like, it has to be, like, I'm very picky with it, you know? Tend to play our first game on Saturday on Warhammer. The only game that my dad would play with me is freaking Prince of Persia. Because he doesn't play anything else. Eating something then immediately getting sick is the easiest way to become disgusted with something. The thing is, I don't even find tacos disgusting. I still don't. In fact, I do kind of wish that... I do kind of, sometimes I'm like, you know what, I would like to have those again. But just like, the last few times I'd had them, it just made me, you know, not feel very good. Cheddar's good. I don't like cheddar. I mean, I'll eat goldfish, but like that's not really cheese, you know. If anything, I like goldfish more so because it's salty, and I like salty things. Mozzarella needs to be paired with something in order for it to really shine. That's probably true. That's why it works on pizza. Or pineapple. I'm not really a pineapple guy. If I'm gonna have pineapple, it's gonna be pineapple juice. And I don't like the close proximity of this in a pizza conversation. That's not a good sign. The only time I really like pineapple though is in pineapple juice. I like pineapple juice. I don't really like it anywhere else. It needs to be okay. But Taco Bell? No, I've actually never had Taco Bell in my life. These were homemade. No, Ness, you're wrong. I've never had it. I've never had it. Also, if you're trying to make a joke, yeah, it was actually more so that I was, it was more so that it made me feel nauseated. I know you're trying to make a joke about something else, but, like, no, if anything, it made me feel like I was gonna throw up. I'm not sure why. I think I was just sick to begin with at the time, and I was taking like, some sort of new medicine, that's what it was. Vanilla pizza shouldn't let the door hit. Vanilla pizza, don't let the door hit you on your way out. Okay. The real Mexican don't get talked about. Yeah, I'm sure it's one of those things where it's like, actual Mexicans do not swear by Taco Bell because it's just Americanized. Trying to make it look like authentic Mexican food, but I'm sure it's not. You could probably go to like some local taco shop that would have way better stuff, and it doesn't make you sick, I'm sure. Especially speaking as a guy who lives in Texas, like I'm sure you could go to some nearby restaurant, some nearby like small business restaurant that probably serves way better stuff. Taco Bell's primary use is for when you're out of dog food but the pet store is closed. That's a better way to look at it, I would say. Wow, that's pretty harsh. I mean, it does sound pretty stupid though. I'm not gonna argue with that. These guys are actually kind of tough to fight. They're probably some of the harder generic enemies in the fight. Probably the hardest in Phantom Hourglass, I'd say. Well, Ness, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you like dog food. I don't know. You? You got that dog in you like a white woman? Yeah, I will never understand that saying. You got that dog in him. What, so he's a white woman? Like, what does that even mean? He got that dog in him. Like, well, I don't think you should have a dog in you. Like, I don't think that's normal. You should probably get that checked out. Yes, we get a shovel in this game. A freaking shovel, that's what we get. It's a book on the desk. I think this is the only Zelda game to have a freaking shovel as an item. It's a really odd idea for an item. But hey, you get paid. Bathroom music. Yeah, this game does not have a great soundtrack. I don't think anyone's going to be giving this game awards for its soundtrack. It's not a very impressive soundtrack. The good people of the CCP have that dog in them. Link's Awakening. Oh, does Link's Awakening have a shovel? Does it? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played that game, to be fair. It has been a while. It has been a while. Oh, it has. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know. We get a Zora skill, despite there not being Zora in this game. This is another thing that annoys me about this game. Why are there multiple Zora items in a game that has no Zoras? Like, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't what? No, you can't do that. That's not how it works. I mean, to be fair, Ness, I've only played Link's Awakening once, and that was like 5 years ago. Hard voice. I'm old. Yeah. Oh, TJ soundtrack winners belong to Square Enix games anyway. Yeah, like Octopath. Octopath deserves it. Octopath is the exact opposite of Phantom Hourglass. It has some really beautiful music. 26 is not old. It's always strange getting, like, you're not old, but it's from someone younger than you. Like, yeah, you're used to whenever you tell your parents you're old, they're like, no, you're not. You're not old. But it's weird when you get it from someone who's younger than you. 26 is old. Vizzy Pop is a Christian. I don't know who that is. I'm guessing it's some degenerate by that argument. Octopath 2 stands alone. I don't know. I think Octopath 1 and 0 both have pretty good soundtracks. I think 2 probably has them beat a little bit, but I wouldn't by any means say that the other 2 are bad. How does Octopath 2? Let's be real. Yeah, like all of Octopath has pretty good soundtrack. So I recall there is there we go. You're probably supposed to figure out this puzzle, but I don't feel like doing that. Oh, well, I don't care about the degenerate garbage. Let's see. Yeah, this is what Rizu meant earlier when he was like, you could in theory skip that one cutscene thing, so you could make it to the island straight away. If you take this path, like on a subsequent playthrough, you know this is the right path, you can just skip that segment entirely. Which is really nice, because this always feels like it takes forever. If I remember that you could just skip it, I would have done that, and we'd already be probably at the second dungeon by now. This is probably my least favorite part of the game, though. If you're curious, this is my least favorite part of it. It's just a long, boring stretch between the first and the second dungeons. There's no stretch that long between any other dungeon, I don't think. Totally works too. What works? Oh yeah. I think I have done that before. I just forgot. I feel like it feels familiar. I feel like it's familiar. The host guy still there? No. Thankfully he's not. I don't like him. I don't like that guy. I don't know what it is with Zelda games, but I usually hate the postman. I don't know why. Well, you wrote it on your chart, so did you write it down? Yes. Well, we show up then. The fog awaits. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it to the island, we're probably gonna save there, and probably call it a day. So we made quite a bit of progress. Made quite a bit of progress this stream, I would say. Who's this bozo? Probably no one important. Let's blow up his ship. We don't like it. Yeah, no, we don't. We're pretty derpy sounding enemies. Do you have a favorite postman? Probably the one in Majora's Mask. That guy is actually kind of cool. I like that one. That one's very nice. Okay, whatever, buddy. I don't think he gives you anything that interesting anyway. I'm not gonna 100% this. If he doesn't give you like a heart piece or something. Actually, there's no heart piece in this game. There's heart containers. So in other words, where you get like a out of dungeon heart, you just get the full heart. If that makes sense. But that also means there's a lot fewer collectible heart containers. That probably doesn't exist, Rizu, because Hourglass is probably one of the most forgotten games. So it doesn't get modded. Host Chet is definitely up there. Yeah. Because he's a lot more memorable than all these other guys. At least in my opinion he is. You must kill the seagull. Actually, I don't think I can do that. Not here, anyway. I don't know who that is. That's not a Zelda postman. That might be a little too... they're doing one stroke. Nope. Hope we don't hit that. I don't know how forgiving this is. Yeah, I don't either. They probably think it's funny or something. I don't know. I hate these dumb hard turn port or stuff where I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Don't tell me anything unless it's like an enemy popping up. Stop lying to me, game. Stop notifying me of things I don't need to know about. There we go. Bozo. They're very proud of themselves. I'm sure they are. For having a silly name. These dumb stand guys here. Not like a JoJo stand, but just like these guys just pop out of the water. It's kind of annoying. They really liked making the turn like 20 times here. I have no clue what that is. Alright, we're nearly done here. We're nearly done here, guys. Like I said, this is my least favorite part of the game. Not even because it's that hard, but because I just have such bad memories of it as a kid, because I always struggled to get through this. But yeah, we're through the worst of it now. Bruh, go away. No one likes you. You used to know it by heart, dang. That's crazy, man. I love Gust. So yeah, this is where the next dungeon's on. Whoa, we finally made it to the island. But is this surely is one gusty isle? Yep. Surely this has to be the Isle of Gust. So, you little green parrot, how about you go fly off in search of our next spirit? And that's kind of it. We can just explore this place now. Ares doesn't like this game? Wait, he doesn't? Huh. Did he say that? Not that complicated, I never released the scribble. Nah, that's fair. But anyway, we got any memes? It doesn't look like we got any memes, so, are there no continues? What do you mean? Those little devils from Wind Waker, they're funny. Those guys are funny, they're like, nah, the goofy guys. They don't sound like that, though, here. Yeah, tell they don't go, Go from monkey to parrot? Yeah, apparently. They can't decide what Link is. He's a monkey, he's a parrot, and then he's all these other things. But yeah, so we got the first dungeon done. We might be able to get 2 dungeons done next stream. We may very well be able to get 2 dungeons done next stream. I wouldn't be surprised. Because now we're past the opening, you know, early slog. And getting to the next dungeon will take like 20 minutes. And the gap between the second dungeon and the third dungeon is not anywhere near as big, so I think there's a very good chance. But minus 92, 100 for no Twilight Bellbirds? Yeah, you're right. There's no Bellbirds in this game. Infinitely bad. Bad game. Terrible game. Can't be redeemed. Cannot be redeemed at all. But anyway, let's see here. So yeah, like I said, I don't have any memes. Will you ever play a Pokemon game on stream again? I might. I don't have any plans on doing it right now, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let's see. Tomorrow is gonna be more FE3, so there's that. I'll have to update the death counter, but I think tomorrow could easily be a deathless stream. Actually, Chapter 5 is a little unfortunate. Chapter 3 is not hard at all. Chapter 4 is probably the easiest chapter we'll be doing for a bit. 5, I'm a little concerned about, because that's one where you have a star sphere component, a shard. That's something I'm a little concerned about, but it shouldn't be too bad. I may refresh myself on that map before stream, just to make sure I don't do anything stupid. But, yeah, so, let's see. Because I never remember how that map goes. I never remember how Chapter 5 goes. It's it's one of the harder maps, I think. Remember, Lang has cancer. He does. But he's on Chapter 6. I don't think I'll make it to Chapter 6 tomorrow, sadly. I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow, unfortunately. Anyway, I think this is where we're going to end things off. So I'll see you guys tomorrow or on Tuesday, where we continue Fate of Hourglass. See you guys then.